Well, I hope you guys called the police. I think we need NYPD's finest tonight. And the crime scene is Madison Square Garden, where we see a clear violation of basketball ethics. And I protest to the basketball gods for allowing a contest to be so uneven when you have 8 versus 5. We're not making any excuses, but we're calling out the obvious. Why can't the Knicks get that fair shake? Why can't the Knicks get a straight game at home? Aren't you supposed to get the calls when you're at home? Bodega Cat came to play. Couldn't get him the ball, but he came to play. They fought. The defense remained strong. No excuses here. We lost. We had guys who could play, who don't play. We'll get to that. We got refs, who fall for the hype. We're going to talk about this tonight, and we will bring the smoke on fire on tonight's show. So stay tuned. It's going to be a doozy. Welcome to York City. I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan. And I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest. Man, you know the vibes. Tell a friend that we live, man. Man, welcome to another edition of of Where There's Smoke, There's Fire. Boy, the Discord was on fire, boy. Salute to the Mixtape Madness Discord server. You know, we have great conversations there. If you're a channel member, you're not in there, you're missing out. All you got to do is hit that member section and you'll see all the information. But, you know, I couldn't believe that in New York City, we get away with this. The other team can get away with this, I should say. Because we didn't get away with anything. Definitely a tough game to watch. Hold on, you know what? Before I do that, you know we got to do on the way in, smash that like button. We got to smash that like button on the way in. We do 100 like minimum. That's the first order of business on this channel. I know you guys are feeling some type of way. It is what it is. You can't win them all, I guess. But, you know, to lose them like this, it really feels crazy. It really feels crazy. So continue to smash that like button. All right. Also, subscribe, because we know that in the last 28 days that 58.8% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. So you might as well just get it over with now, because you're watching the channel. And all it does is it helps us reach our goal. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. And each milestone we hit, we have special giveaways for our subscribers. The first giveaway is the 5K giveaway, and that will be the rookie Jalen Brunson trading card. That's it. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel. There's no phone numbers, no emails, none of that crazy stuff. That's all you have to do, and bam, we're going to mail this off to you, okay? Look at that. Fire. All right? Hard to find this, all right? Big time salute to everybody in the building. Let me see who's there. Uh-oh, my man Mark, New Day Entertainment. Ooh, how much the refs were paid. El Figgy, I see you. Big time salute. Mike Brown. Oh, yeah, we got to talk about Mike Brown, though. We definitely got to get into Mike Brown. Now, I love what he did earlier in the game. We'll touch on that. But, yeah, Mike Brown definitely has to get the rap as well. But big time salute to my man Trapped in the 90s. We got to get out of the 90s, Trapped in the 90s. But I do feel you. The 90s was a great period of time. And true speaker for I see you guys. Continue to smash that like button. But feel free to call when you want. 646-995-8389. I think I fixed the clock too. I know y'all could always hear the clock, but the callers couldn't hear it. So I think I fixed it. So yeah, the calls will be on time tonight. Let me just make sure my lines are good. But yeah, I last checked it and we were good. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds to everybody who was watching and who wants to call up. Honestly, y'all, I was very disappointed in the inconsistency by the refs. It was hard to watch. It was hard to watch at times. And I felt like we wasn't given our fair shake. And that's all you could ask for. Now did Towns, was he guilty for some of the stuff he was doing? Yes. I think most of the fouls Towns got, okay, cool. Right? But there's some of the other ticky-tack fouls that they call. Come on, bro. And then now Towns gets out of his bag. I'm going to give you the stat on Towns that I'm always concerned about. No, by the way, channel members, y'all know the stat. I'm not even talking about that stat tonight. I'm talking about the foul stat. I think the last time we checked, when he gets like a certain amount of, like when he gets 5 or more fouls, I think we're like 4 and 16. I'm gonna pull it up. But when Towns is not in control, and I don't blame him tonight because I felt like the refs, the officiating was terrible. So I'm not gonna give Towns the super blame, even though it is his fault that you still gotta control yourself, and you got to adapt to the way the refs are calling the game, because you're too much of a valuable piece. And I keep standing up for Towns. He's not a bad defender, or he's not as bad as a defender as you think he is, right? A lot of you times give Towns flack like, oh, his defense is poor. But he's fouling because he's playing defense. The problem is, it's not even the defense, it's the offensive fouls. Like it's not like he's racking up defensive fouls. It's the offensive fouls for the most part that really gives him a lot of trouble. He's battling on the glass. Big time salute to him on the glass tonight. Like Figgy said, I mean, Mike Brown has to get this wrapped because you got a clear advantage. Like Towns looks like, of course, SGA is the best player on the floor, but there were moments where Brunson and SGA were bottled up, right? SGA had to fight to get the 20 points. By the way, salute to the Knicks defense. I will give the Knicks defense in New York City salute. I told y'all it's for real. Look at the score. I thought I was in the early 2000s, but you know what I was missing from the early 2000s? Post play. Why can't we get Towns the ball in the post? Whose fault is that? They got Caruso and Williams and all these guys who are smaller than him. Isaiah Hartenstein ain't got no answer for Towns. I don't give a damn about no injuries. He got no answer for Towns. That's too much smoke for him. Towns should average 30 against this team. Now I understand they are great defensively. So I'm not trying to like act like this ain't the number one defense that we just supposed to walk through them. But you would think, the offensive brilliant minds would have better solutions than for Towns, man. We can't get you the ball. So you just got to get it off the glass. If you are calling in, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Trying to make sure the phone lines are good. For some reason, I restarted the computer and I don't see the phone lines. So I'm troubleshooting that now because I know you guys got a lot to say about this game. They were asking me in the Discord, are we going live? Hopefully the phone app opens up. But until it does, I'm going to go into research mode. As a matter of fact, I saved that. I got some clips I want us to analyze. I'm gonna save that for a little bit later. The only thing that I liked from Mike Brown tonight was that he got that technical foul. I love the fact that he got that technical foul. Oh, big time salute to my man Mellow Mike. Okay. Yeah, if you guys want to call up, the phone lines are up and running and good. I just checked them. 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. I'm gonna play some footage a little bit later on the robbery, what I call a robbery, but I don't think we were robbed of the game. I'm not making no excuses for the game, by the way, because I don't believe in making excuses. You know, I take my lumps, you know, straight up. All right, JJ, I see you. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. JJ, what's going on? Talk to me, brother.
Yo, what's poppin', brother? You can hear me okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I got the phone lines.
Yes, sir.
We good.
There we go.
We good tonight. So where we going?
Man, I'm frustrated as hell, man, to be honest. I'm done at this stage with the moral victories. I see a lot of Knicks fans.
Hell no.
Nah, those days are over, man. Over. I'm not celebrating that we came close. We're not tanking anymore. Those days are over.
Hell no.
I'm not happy. I never, man. There was some nonsense out there tonight, man. Like, straight up. That should have been SGA's third foul early in the game. Obvious charge. I mean, that's, you know, it just shows they just want to protect the stars. You know, he's the chosen one, SGA, so God forbid he has to be in serious foul trouble for the whole first half. They can't let that happen. I'm happy that Brown finally got attacked. I was hoping he would have got thrown out. Just keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, Alvarado, he gets whacked in the head twice by Jalen Williams. Don't even look at it.
They don't even.
Pat gets punched in the face by Dort. Don't look at it.
Nope.
I mean, you know.
It's a lot of calls. That's why I'm not mad at Towns that much. I'm not mad at him that much. But it's still his responsibility to control himself. But still, the refs were terrible tonight.
Crazy, yo. I mean, and then the one in the fourth, Shamit, Isaiah Joe, he barely touches him. The guy goes flying. I guess SGA taught him how to flop. He acted like he got shot on the floor. He just takes a dive, and Shamit barely touched him. They were over the limit early, so they got 2 free throws. Yeah, it was some just straight up like, I'm starting not to like this OKC team because they get away with murder.
Murder.
They do. Murder. Straight up murder. Like, you know.
It's a shame.
Like Ja Rule would say, murder.
That's exactly what I was going to say it like that, but I said, nah, let me not do that.
Yo, but so in the offense, Cat, is he our second option or our fifth or sixth option? 8 shots. And
JJ, they told him to get it off the glass. That's what they said. Get it. You got to get it off the glass tonight, big fella.
I was just gonna say that. That was the only way he was getting his shots, was getting offensive rebounds by himself, working by himself. You got no threes attempted from the best shooting big man ever. You got OG and Bridges going.
Good point.
I believe they were both 6 for 17, bricking every shot. Hart, 4 for 11. Brunson.
Let's get it on the screen. Let me get it on the screen. Give me 2 seconds.
And Cat's getting 8 shots. It's just. And again, Shamit, every game someone's yelling at Cat. Shamit was yelling at Cat to get.
I saw that.
I think he was yelling him to get position. I think I was trying to read his lips. It looked like he was saying get in position, I guess, like in the post. So it seems like the team is upset that they feel like he doesn't work for his position in the post. Because every game they're yelling at him someone to get position down low. So I don't know if that's why they're kind of icing him out at times, but he's their second option. We're going to go as far as he could take us as the second option. These guys should not be getting way more shots than him. Josh Hart, Bridges, OG, come on, man. It's nonsense. It's nonsense.
Man.
Yeah.
I hear you, JJ, man. I appreciate the call, my brother. I feel your pain.
Brother.
Big time.
Frustrating one.
Very frustrating, man. You wasn't
All
in the
right, brother.
Discord tonight. I
Yeah, I
thought
was
you.
busy. I was
Oh, you
watching my
busy? Okay.
nephew a little bit. Yeah, I was
Nah,
a
it's all
little.
good.
Yeah,
I was looking
yeah.
forward
Next
to
game,
the JJ. Yeah, I was.
my fault. Next game
It's
for
all
sure.
good. Yeah, Denver. All right,
Yeah.
big time.
All right, brother. All right, man.
Salute.
Peace.
Yeah, JJ, he's a great yo. Listen, there's certain callers and personalities that call up. I always love to see what they got to say. Like he went in, like his first Discord was last night actually against Toronto, and we had a good time. We had a great time. But keep the calls coming. If I miss your call, I will call you back. Let me make sure. Hopefully my man can answer. 646-995-8389. I do got the stats on the screen so we can see how terrible we were tonight. I mean, going up against the #1 defense offensively was definitely tough. But these are some of the numbers that, JJ was saying. 6 of 17, OG. Bridges 6 of 17. It just wasn't falling. All right. 646-995-8389. Call. I'm gonna call you back. So call, be prepared for the call back. But Brunson didn't have it tonight either. Even though I got on the Captain 11 hoodie, Brunson didn't have it tonight. But the one thing I could say about Brunson, he moved the ball. 15. This is what y'all wanted, right? Steve Nash. Who we passing it to? We can't even get the ball at Karl Anthony Towns. What are we talking about? What's going on, Rock? Talk to me, brother.
It was good, King.
Man, this game was hard to watch, brother.
Your man Brunson, man. Why is he trying to force feed Josh so hard? And he's forgetting about what OG was doing early in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times, the feeds he's hitting Joshua that's cutting the lane, that could be for Cat, man.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
But the whole league hates OKC. They nothing but free throw merchants. Just like everybody's saying, man.
I was giving them a pass with that, but I was giving them a pass with the free throw merchant thing. But you know what? I'm about to start getting on them because they be flopping.
Yeah,
they be flopping.
Talks about them, and the refs just keep feeding into it. I guess the whole psychology is that SG is a nice guy. He don't complain. He don't bark at the refs, and he got this herky jerky movement. So when he's trying to score, you really can't tell if somebody's hitting him or not. And I guess that simulates him getting hit, and just refs just let him get away with it.
It's crazy, brother. Man, I don't like it. I just feel like it takes away from the game because, especially like a team like the Knicks, we trying to play straight up. We don't flop. We play basketball, and you got to be more strategic. Like we should be flopping too. If they gonna flop, I was trying to tell that. I was saying that in the Discord. They was like, I ain't feeling it. I said, yo, but they doing it, and it's working. So like, what are we gonna do? We gonna continue to play straight up?
The only thing that made me feel better is when I found out the Celtics got stung up in that beehive.
Ooh, the Hornets are looking real. J-Tap, where you at? Because I told them they were going to look good. Yeah.
Yep. So they're just kind of all the media personalities talking about, the Celtics are real and they look like they can go all the way. Get out of here, man.
I don't know why they get the praise. They lost to Detroit 3-1. So we both lost 3 games to Detroit, but everyone just excuses that. And Celtics can do this. Right. And Tatum may come back. Like, stop.
Yeah. When we beat them last time, Tatum was in the game before he got injured, and we was on our way back, and he was losing. They matter like they was losing. We beat them. We were gonna beat them anyway, so it don't matter if Tatum there or not, man.
I agree. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about the Celtics. That's one team I definitely ain't worried about because I know we're designed to beat them, and they still play the same exact way. So it is what it is. But my thing is, in the finals, will we get cheated again? Will we get robbed by the refs?
I hope they don't go to the final. I hope somebody knocked them off, man, because this ain't right for them to be winning like this, man.
It's crazy, man. I don't know. At this rate, because they ain't even got Jay Will back. That's the crazy part. And they've been playing the way they've been playing without Jay Will. So I don't know. I really don't see a team knocking. Maybe Denver might could catch. Denver plays them really well, because you know why? they get Jokic is the big guy, right? And he's involved. Like if we could get Towns more involved, like Towns should have 30 and now I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it will be an easy 30, but they can't guard him, bro.
Right.
They got to use antics.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking San Antonio might take them out because Wemby's a media darling, so the refs gonna have to decide who you love more, SGA or Wemby.
Yeah.
10
Good point.
seconds.
Good point. I appreciate you, Rock, man.
I don't feel too bad about this win because it's fugazi, you know what I'm
saying? Yeah, for sure. 100%. Big time salute.
Bro.
Another thing, right, where he said, I'm going to get to you, D from LA. Another thing that he just said that was a real talk. He's right, but the NBA has shown favoritism to the small market. OKC, Walt Clyde said it. They are bottom 15 in terms of drawing attention in crowds, drawing audiences and crowds on the road. So, why are we pushing this team that ain't selling anything? What's going on, Tugboat Taylor in the building, family? Where we going tonight? Hey, man, I'm just trying to understand, how we witness a crime in Madison Square Garden and nobody got arrested. You tell me what's going on.
Yo, that's crazy.
Where was NYPD tonight?
Bro, at what point are we going to notch the game ain't the same no more, bro?
No, it's not.
Sports betting has changed the whole game, bro. All right, so we already had the WWF narratives. I ain't going to say WWE. WWF narratives.
Okay.
But now sports betting has changed the whole narrative of sports. And so we already have your favorites, your stars, being propelled to the forefront. And now we also have sports betting to the forefront. When are we going to acknowledge that has an effect on that game, especially on games on primetime TV? And I'm not trying to make it a conspiracy. I'm just trying to talk facts about
it. Right.
When are we going to acknowledge that?
Good point.
You say it before every game. It's like, yo, Vegas ain't gonna lose no money.
Yes, that's why I go with the odds.
Before every game, you look at the spread before every game. You let
us know. Yeah.
All right, Vegas ain't gonna lose no money. So you acknowledge it, but when are we gonna really acknowledge that?
Good point.
Is what it is.
Mm.
That is what it is. I mean, because I'm not a ref guy at all.
Me either.
We all saw it.
Yeah, tonight's. I'm gonna show some clips in a second. We're gonna get into these clips, and I'm gonna be like,
you got
bro,
clips?
I got a couple of clips, and we could just go analyze it to see.
See, I ain't never seen that side of you. I ain't never seen you show no clips before.
I'm sorry, I try to not to, but going forward, I got a way of doing it kind of on the low subtly, so I'm gonna try to, have clips every show.
Spade a spade, bro.
That's a fact. No, we're gonna call it out whether there's clips or not. But yeah, it's wild. It's definitely wild. Some of the stuff we saw tonight.
It's nasty work, bro. It is nasty work because. All right, yeah, we lost that game. I accept that. We lost that game. But we're playing 1 against 3. I mean, how many refs on the court?
It's 3, so that's 5 against 8.
Yeah. Okay, so it's 5 against 8. Yeah. What do you want us to do? And then we're at the crib, and then that whole idea of home court advantage that don't exist in the Garden. The only home court advantage we have is the fans. That's it. The fans is the home court advantage. Outside of that, that whole referee, that whole Jordan, I respect your call thing. That's dead. We don't get that.
Right. At all. Ever.
I was surprised that Shea ain't go for 50 points in us tonight, because I just knew that was gonna be the case. Because that Shea ain't really had his night in the Garden on us yet.
The defense, man.
A lot of stars have had their nights on the Garden on us.
Yeah. The defense, though.
Had that night yet.
Tonight, the defense is real. Our defense is for real. Don't get it twisted. You ain't just walking up in there and doing what you want to do. You might shoot some threes, but that's it. You ain't getting it.
10
No, I was just saying. I knew we were.
I think you get your final point.
I knew we were screwed once I saw the 2 fouls on Shea out the gate. I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, you get those out the way. And then I saw the charge on Brunson. You
Oh
know,
my God.
no defensive call, no offensive call. We're just gonna let the play pass. I was like, all right, yeah, we're screwed from there. All right, it is what it is. But I'm gonna call back later once I hear
Yeah.
some recklessness, and
Yeah,
then
when
we'll
you get
go from
triggered.
there. Yeah. Once I get the
Trigger.
once I get the LD trigger, I'm gonna call back, and then we'll discuss it further. But I really appreciate you, man.
Nah, big time salute, man. Great call.
Yeah.
All right. That's my man Tugboat Taylor, also a Knicks Take Madness Discord server channel member, man. If you're a channel member, you got to get inside the Discord. Now, before I'm going to get my man D from LA, another Discord Knicks Take Madness Discord person. Smash that like button. You know, we got to get the likes up. 100 like minimum is the policy. All right. All right. So as you enter, please smash that button. It lets the algorithm know that this is the place to be. And continue to smash it all night. If you didn't smash it on the way in, we have a 100 like policy on this channel. And also, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Oh, I got another channel member in the building. Hold on, I gotta get the members up here. What's going on? L Figgy in the building.
What's going on, Karan? Salute to
Oh
the
my
chat.
God. Figgy,
Woo.
what's going on? I mean, you had some interesting things to say in the chat. I mean, where are we going tonight?
Let's go.
Well, how do you feel? What do you think?
I feel as though, you know, we were robbed. And not, I'm not an excuse person, but I feel like of the game, not of the game. We were robbed of something else, and I'm going to touch on that a little bit later. But I just don't like how, you know, the refs didn't do a good job of seeing past the baiting, the foul, flopping, and baiting that OKC does as a whole. People think that it's the brother SGA by himself. No, it's not. They have an entire team of dudes, and I would even add Dirty to the mix. Figgy, we seen what Dort did to Jokic. Yeah.
And look what happened tonight with Jose. Jose got punched in the head twice. How that's not at least a flagrant one? No.
It's insane. It's insane.
No, I agree with you, but there's a couple of things that we did wrong.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah, definitely.
That we could have counteracted that. When you play, look, if anybody was around back in the 90s, Jordan, and not to take anything away from Jordan, but he was always going to get the calls. He was always, you know, he was the golden boy. It is what it is. Whenever he came into the Garden, you had to be extra clean, extra sharp. Everything had to be surgical against the Chicago Bulls in the 90s because it was same BS. And the Knicks, there were times with the Knicks, you know, when the Knicks had those really good statement wins against the Chicago Bulls, we had to work around it. Pat Riley found ways to get around it. The bottom line is Mike Brown got outcoached tonight. Bottom line.
Yep.
Bottom
100%.
line. He has to coach with his eyes. Josh Hart had 4 points up until those last couple of layups he had when Jalen was feeding him the ball under the basket. You have to look at this and say, man, you got Mo Diawara who was 3 for 4.
Thank you.
He's playing aggressive defense. Josh Hart is out here. Look, Josh Hart, he is our glue guy. He is a grit guy. I don't want to talk smack about Josh Hart. That's not what I'm about. However,
no, of course.
You have to look at this guy and say, look, he doesn't have it tonight. Maybe his back, you know, once he took that nasty fall, his back is bothering him. Whatever it is, let the 20-year-old who's out there with confidence, playing with aggression, let him cook. He's our hot hand. Look at Chet Holmgren. When he's the hot hand, when he can't miss, when he's hitting unconscious threes, they let him cook.
Bingo.
Why is a guy who's shooting threes, who's playing good defense, why is he sitting on the bench collecting dust and getting cold?
Figgy, I don't know. And then you need height. Do you put the no center lineup out there when Towns gets fouled out? And I'm like, really? Mo D can't get a shot. He's 6'11". Put him on Chet. Let them go at it, you know? And then you could put OG on SGA. I don't know, Figgy. It's just, it's just weird.
It's just, again, I feel like we needed this win tonight, especially because the Celtics lost so badly. We got to start chipping away at these, you know, we want to be second seed. And I think we can be. I still think we're going to be.
Right.
Yep. But we have to take advantage of these things. Like tonight, this was a game that we should have won. I don't want to hear, I'm not about saying, oh, but There was a couple of positive takeaways from this, but this was a statement win. We should have won in the Garden tonight. It
Yep.
would have put a stamp on our, this is,
10
I'm starting to
seconds.
see the Knicks pre-cup, that pre-cup Knicks fire. But on another note, I can sit here and say this: if Deuce can come back and he can be effective, Jose Alvarado, for example, tonight, I like the kid. I think he's bringing some good energy. However, I do think that Deuce would have been more effective instead of using Jose tonight, because Deuce would have given you more defense, and he's that three-point sniper. They were daring Jose to take shots tonight, but
I agree, and I'm gonna piggyback after you get off the line. I appreciate you, Figgy.
Yeah,
Great
man.
call. Thank you
Yeah.
for bringing the fire, because we needed it big time.
All right, let's go.
All right. I'm going to piggyback off real quick, and I got to get my man D from Los Angeles in the building. What about that guy, Mitch Robinson, y'all? Hold up. What about that? What about the guy who sat out, not because he's hurt, because we got to protect him from a future injury that didn't even happen yet? Yeah, if we go in there tonight where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm going to get on. Yeah, we got to talk about, we got some stuff to talk about tonight. Hold on. I got to get my man on the line. Let me see. Hopefully he's still available. I know he be out and about doing his thing. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Got to get my man D from Los Angeles in the building. We were going at, not arguing, but we were having good conversation. What's going on? D from LA.
What's Gucci?
Hey.
What's Gucci?
Man, we going there tonight, man. Where you going?
I got you. First of all, shout out to Figgy for mentioning Jordan. And here's why, right? So we had the conversation in the chat, and I'm going to get to it a little bit. But first things first, if we believe, right, because of course there were calls that did not go our way this today, for sure.
Right.
But if we believe that the refs are against us and Vegas is against us, then what are we watching for going forward? Are we hoping
Good point
changes in the playoffs?
It's not going to change. If it's true, it's not going to change.
Right. Okay. So that's one thing. And then we had the conversation about moral victories in the and you mentioned that you didn't like it. I could respect that, but I think I count moral victories when they're actual moral victories. Let me explain. Okay. A moral victory is not a victory, nor is it a celebration of a victory, nor is it at least we tried. It's the celebration of a blueprint, right? And this is why I think the regular season is important, especially when we get to play teams that are contenders that are not in our division that we rarely get to play. Because as Figgy mentioned, part of what the Knicks are going to have to figure out if we're going to see OKC is these calls.
Yes. Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. You know what I mean? I call them free throw Oklahoma City, because they're going to get free throws regardless. And this is part of what we need to see in action to know, okay, you know what? They're going to call fouls in their favor. You know what I mean? And again, it's not celebrating that, okay, at least we tried. Now we know what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just not going to stop. I mean, you could sneeze and SGA is getting a call. But this is not new to anyone who plays in consistently. They see this all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think this is a good call. And as she mentioned, and as I said before, every win and every loss right now, I'm looking at Mike Brown. I don't care if a player went 0 for 1,000. Hey, coach, figure it out. Figure it out. As was mentioned, Hart and Diawara. We saw what Diawara has been doing. What are you doing, coach? You know what I'm saying? Why is Sohan even getting Sohan getting 2 seconds? You know what I mean? These kind of things. But nonetheless, though, it was an important game for us to win or lose. It was an important game for us to play.
Right.
Go easy on my boy Mitch, though.
No, I'm not. No. Now, D, hold on. I'm gonna pause you really quickly, right?
Yes.
Now, when I say it was a robbery tonight, you know I'm not making no damn excuse. We lost. I don't give a damn about. I can give a damn about the excuse, but I'm not gonna act like I didn't see the 100%. Refs blow like 8 damn calls. 100%. Now, did we help? Did we help by missing those free throws? that could have helped us win the game? No.
Right.
So yes,
Right.
we're gonna take responsibility for what we did as well. That's why I did where there's smoke, there's fire. Win or lose,
100%.
we're gonna call it out exactly how it
100%.
is. Yeah.
And to Figgy's point, though, that Michael Jordan point that was made is extremely important. And it's extremely important for us to actually see it live. Because going forward, now they know, even the coach knows, oh, everything I hear about how SGA gets to the line is facts. I mean, there was one foul. I was like, bro, come. He literally just ran in there. I don't know if you remember. I'm go with this though. Before I go, do you remember Corey McGinn?
Yes.
I don't know if you remember this move Corey McGinn used to do, and James Harden does the same thing. He literally just runs into traffic and just throws his arms up.
Yeah, he was wild. He was reckless.
Right. That's what SGA knows to do. You know what I mean? So it's good that we get
100%.
to see it. Hopefully we get our team back. Where's McBride though?
Oh boy, that's another mystery, dog. We got to find out. I mean, we don't have no timeline on McBride, so good luck with the hope of that. No timeline at all. So
all good, no doubt, boss.
All right, big time.
Mahalo.
All right, listen, man. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm down for this. You know, if that's how we gonna play the game, yo, let's just flop too. You got to get him back, bro. If I'm Brunson, I'm doing that all day because Dort will be fouled out if in the 7-game series. Dort's gonna be fouled out 7 times if we go 7 games. I would be doing this layout like that. Foul. But before I get to you, Zach, I know you listening. Big time salute to the Knicks Tape Madness Discord. Y'all all calling tonight, but hold up. Before I get to Zach. The NBA, what I'm seeing here, they're pushing these small market teams. Because, well, Clyde Frazier said a jewel with these guys don't generate no money. Maxine didn't even know who the hell SGA was. She's like, who is that? Like, who's SGA? I'd never heard of him before. I'm like, damn, he's the best player in the world. Oh, okay. But they're pushing these guys. Like, this is why I know I joke when I say NBA cheat codes. But the NBA ain't fixed. Because if I was fixing the NBA, the Lakers and the Knicks would have LeBron, SGA, Kawhi. I would put all the stars on those teams and let them win championships. Will generate way more money than ever before. I would put the Knicks and the Lakers on TV every night. If it's about cheating and generating money, that's what I do. But because Silver's looking at the NFL and the parity that exists, like you could win the Super Bowl in the NFL and don't even make the goddamn playoffs and be a terrible team next season. That's what they want for the NBA. They want teams to always be new winners, and that's what they want. That's what they're pushing. So we'll see how SGA and these boys do, but I don't know. It's kind of spooky to me, man. You know, if you can't get calls on your own home court, I don't know, man. That's a little spooky, man. I ain't gonna lie. Let me get my man Zach on the line. Continue to smash that like button though as you guys enter. It's very important to the algorithm. Big time salute to everybody in the building. And if you want to call up, it's 646-995-8389. What's going on, Zach? Talk to me, brother.
What's good, Karan? What's good?
Hey, brother. I mean, you know, it's one of them nights, man. I don't know. It's just weird. It's a very spooky night at Madison Square Garden. We watched all this crime go on and no police was called. What say you, Zach?
I agree with you on your sentiment about parity, right? I mean,
yeah.
If they call that offensive foul on SGA, he's out for the entire first half, which means that the Knicks go on an entire run. There's no way to combat what the Knicks would do. The NBA couldn't allow that to happen, right? They need to create the parity. So I understand that sentiment. But I mean, there's some other silver linings that are interesting about this game, and I'm going to bring up one. I'm going to bring up one. It's Chet Holmgren. The dude shot 55% from three-point line, and he's a career 34% three-point shooter. That's not going to happen on a regular basis.
Okay. All right. Good point.
So I mean, we also missed free throws, which, you know, is a big part of winning a game, especially when you're playing against a world champ, right? When you're playing
100%.
against a world champ, you can't go 73% from the free throw line.
Nah.
So there's so many silver linings to this game to allow to be in a position to tie the game with a final shot after
Good point.
all the things that came into consideration. You can't discredit what the Knicks brought tonight.
Right.
They, you know, Brunson had a down game. SGA didn't play last night, so he was fresh.
Yep.
Hartenstein was fresh, and we still brought it down to the last possession.
Facts.
So you were overlooking all of the positives because we're so frustrated with the fact that the Knicks lost. And I agree, I'm frustrated like anybody else because they had the opportunity to win the game. But we're overlooking so many positives. The other thing that I was very disappointed about, and I know LD brought up Diawara, but Diawara looked shaky. He hit the 3 shots that he, you know, a 3 out of 4. But when he rebounded the ball, when he was on the defensive side of the ball, he looked shaky. So I understand why Brown didn't bring him in the game more often. Also, Alvarado was taking shots that were inappropriate. That corner 3 when he had Cat wide open underneath. There's so many things that you can do and look at in the film that we can correct. And Brunson's coming off a back-to-back after he came out the hero last night. So
that's true.
You really have to look at it in context to how a game-by-game basis goes. And I always say this about the playoffs. You don't play back-to-backs.
Good point. Good point.
Mitch will be there every single game in the playoffs.
Oh, no, I'm going in. I'm sorry. I'm going in on Mitch. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I know you are.
I'm going in on Mitch. I'm sorry.
I understand it. He, you know, if he really wanted to push for himself, he could. I get what you're saying, right? He
even if it's 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That's it. 15.
You know, advocate for yourself. Say, I am good to go. Right?
This is the last back-to-back. This is the second last back-to-back. We got OKC. This is like M. Bison and Street Fighter. This is not the time to be like, oh, we'll wait for the next round. No, this is the round, right? I'm not saying this is the playoffs, but at the same time, you could have rested the next 3 games. Play this game.
You know, that's so funny that you bring up M. Bison every time, and I know this is weird as a fact, but M. Bison was actually supposed to be Balrog.
Oh, yeah.
Supposed to be Vega was supposed to be M. Bison.
Yep.
And M. Bison was supposed to be Vega.
Yep. 100%.
And they couldn't do it in the United States. So, I mean, there's all these little, that comes into the parody conversation, right? There's a lot of silver linings with this game.
I'm riding with you, Zach.
I think in the 7-game series, the Knicks are going to be really hard to beat.
I'm riding with you, Zach, man. Great call. Thanks for bringing the balance to the show. You're not wrong. But I'm going in on Mitch. Big time salute, Zach.
And I appreciate that. You can go in on Mitch. He has a right to. He should be advocating for himself. And last comment, he should be advocating for himself. But in the playoffs, there are no back-to-back, so you will see Mitch every game.
I hope. It's the hope. Big time salute. I appreciate you, Zach.
Appreciate you guys. Have a good evening, and OKF Nation.
Let's go. Knicks Tape Madness Discord server in the building. If you are a channel member and you're not in the members only Discord, boy, you're missing out. It is a movie up in there. Damn, why did I go into the Discord? I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go to the phone lines to see. Oh, yeah, I think I did miss my call. If I do miss your call, I will call you back. 646-995-8389. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Okay? And boy, are we talking about a lot tonight. After this call, I'm going to get into some clips. 100%. Let's see if my man answers. What's going on, Randu?
Hey,
in the building, man. Hey, man. What's your thoughts in the game, man? I mean, I have a lot of thoughts, but where are you going? Wait, are you bringing the smoke and fire tonight?
Let's go. Well, I mean, I'm glad we didn't get blown out, but it would have been nice if we could have got the win. But you can't be missing free throws in the fourth quarter.
That's a good
for
point.
one. Then I felt like, man, they should have left Diarra, came back in the fourth quarter.
Right. I agree. I know my man said that he was shaky, and that's why they should take him out. But I'm just saying, you ain't got no big guys. You playing all guards. Why would you do that? And you got Chet Holmgren out there. Just put him in for that. That's it. That's it. Go ahead. What was your thoughts on the fouls and the non-foul calls that we didn't see for the Knicks, and then the foul baiting from OKC? What do you think about that? Are we over analyzing that, or do we all have good points there?
No, it's some good points there.
Because my thing is, right, SGA should have been in foul trouble, real foul trouble in that first half, because he picked up that third foul on Brunson. They didn't call it. And that would have turned the game, just because of, what the guys were saying earlier, just trying to keep the game interesting. OKC wouldn't have had a shot. I don't give a damn about none of that. Call the game the way it is, because then, they challenged the call on Towns, and he don't get the same grace.
Right. That's
You see what I'm saying? So
right.
I just was disappointed in the referee. It's like a good boxing match. You don't want the referees to get involved. You want the guys in the ring that's decided. I feel like the refs played a role tonight. I'm not saying they're the reason. I might making the excuse. I don't give a damn about a goddamn excuse. But we just talking facts tonight. And we're going to go over some footage to see exactly, like, why did they miss this? Why did they miss that?
Right.
What was your thoughts on Towns not getting the ball? Like, them not being able to get him the ball in the paint, and he had to get it off the glass.
Well, hell, that's been the story all season.
True.
That's been the story all season.
Yeah. It's unfortunate because he should have had 30 tonight. I mean, they really had no answer for him. And all they did was just prevent defense in football. Like, where you just don't allow the ball to go deep. Well, in this case, you don't allow him to get the ball in the paint. And the Knicks couldn't figure that out. And I'm thinking, like, we got all of these great offensive minds. Why couldn't they figure that out?
That's definitely been the biggest problem.
Biggest problem. I mean, Towns would average like 25 and 12 easily. But I don't know. I don't think they do a great job of featuring him and playing towards his strengths.
Well, you got to look at it like this. Mike Brown runs a guard-oriented offense.
Yes. Yes, I agree on that. Definitely guard-oriented, but so did we make a mistake? Did we hire the wrong coach? I mean, damn.
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
I mean, did I want Tibbs going? Yes.
Of course.
Did I want them to hire Mike Brown? Hell no.
Right. Oh, man, it's a tough situation because, I mean, there was nobody else really available that.
Shit, I'd rather the Knicks had hired Michael Malone than Mike Brown.
Oh, that's a good. You know what? I take that back. You're right.
I'd rather have Michael Malone as head coach.
World champion. Champion. You on the money, man. I appreciate you, Randall, man. Great call, man. Big time.
Man.
All right. Salute.
That's
my man, Randall. I'm gonna take some more calls, but before I get to the call, one, we definitely gotta get the likes up. Let's get the likes to 100. Mandatory. All right. Mandatory. Oh, by the way, I also gotta get to these supers. Hold on. Big time salute to my man, New Day Entertainment, my man Mark. Thank you for the super chat on YouTube. I do appreciate you. It has no message, brother, but hey, man, great to see you in the chat, and I hope everything is going well from you with all your endeavors. I know you're a very busy guy, and hopefully those guys in Westchester, they're not giving you a heart attack. I pray that those guys are not giving you a heart attack, because I remember I saw you that time, and boy, I'm smiling because I'm having a good time, but we were getting smacked, and your face was like, what the hell is going on with these guys? So big time salute to Mark. And also, I got to check out the Cash App. Uh-oh, we do got a call back. Hold up. I'm going to get you back on the line. My man Rock. Give me 2 seconds, Rock. I'm going to play like 2 clips, but let's get the likes up, though. We got to get the likes up to 100 is mandatory. And while you at it, you might as well subscribe, because we know that in the last 28 days that 58.8% of you guys are not subscribed. So let's just close the gap and tell YouTube that this is the place to be. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, all right? And the next milestone is the 5K mark. And we have the 5K giveaway. We're going to give away this Jalen Brunson trading card. All you have to do is subscribe. No emails, no phone numbers, no jumping through hula hoops. That's all you have to do. And bam, you can win this card right here. We will mail this off to you, to a subscriber. So smash that subscribe button and help us on our journey. And you guys are digging the content, right? You guys are enjoying the content. So there's a couple of clips I want to play. Right? I'm going to play. Hold on. I only see one. I'm going to play this one clip. I got like 2 more, but I'm going to start with this one here. And y'all tell me if this wasn't crazy, right? Because I'm watching the game, and I know I'm not losing my damn mind. All right? Hold on. Okay. Got it loaded up. Run it back from the beginning. But y'all tell me, y'all be the judge on this. We're gonna watch this. I know we watched the game, but we gotta do some research and some film review on this. Can you guys tell me what the hell was this? That was not a hold up. Let's watch it again. All right, look. That's not a push-off? Like, seriously. And that is the type of behavior that was going on all night. As soon as Big Bodega Cat does it, he's out of here. Get him out of there. Oh, no, it's a big foul. You know? And hold on, let me see if I get this other clip. Oh, by the way, hold on. I do got some funny images I could put up there, too. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I do got some funny images of that I could put on the screen. But I ain't gonna lie. The one thing that Mike Brown did that I love was he let the refs know early, like, look, y'all BSing, and I'm not going for it. Yeah, oh, hold on. Damn, my image ain't showing. The world? Guess I can't show that. All right, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna get this other clip up there, too. But clear push-off on Shamet. No call, but if that was Big Bodega Cat, he'd be up out of there. And hold on, I got the other clip right here, too. Yeah, this is, you know, I know there's no such thing as fair and bad. I always tell y'all that. There's no such thing as, if you want fair, go to the carnival. I always tell y'all that. But at the same time, you know, these guys are supposed to be impartial. And I didn't see impartial tonight. I saw one-sided tonight. Now, I'm not making that the excuse as to why we lost. We lost. We got cooked. But y'all explain this to me. That was a foul. Explain that. If you want to look at the legs, the ball is out of his hands. Like, once the ball leaves your hands, that's it. Whatever contact comes after that, that's just incidental. That was a foul. But Brunson, and I wish I had that clip. Brunson drew a charge on this man. But y'all all know what I'm talking about. Brunson drew a charge on SGA. They didn't call it. And that's what I'm talking about. It's like, on my boxing fan, we hate to see the refs get in the fight. Let the fighters fight. And if you do have to make a call, make it a fair call, okay? Don't make it a call. Don't make it one-sided. You know, because when we got our fouls, and yes, we got our calls as well when we got fouled, but we didn't get too much. Nothing just went our way. Like we didn't have this sort of synergy and luck and serendipity the way the Oklahoma City Thunder did. And you know, that's kind of annoying. I'm gonna try to get some more clips, but I do got to get my man Rock on the line because he has a callback. By the way, if you want to know what a callback is, because you're new to the show, everybody gets 3 minutes. All right, you hear the horn sound, then you hear the let's go. That's when the clock starts. When that buzzer sounds, that means it's time to wrap up the point and we got to move on. But you can call back. You can send in the Cash App, Super Chat, or Linktree. And we will get you right back on the line because you might be triggered. Big time salute to my man, Tugboat Taylor. He's OKF Nation Plus, so he gets a call back whenever he desires with each show because he's a part of the OKF Nation Plus. But 646-995, I will be returning calls that I missed as well. Call up, voice your opinion. We talking about the Knicks and this game. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Uh-oh. Where we going? Were you triggered? Where we going?
Yeah, I just wanted to build on something y'all guys were talking about before.
Okay.
Remember, I think you're correct. Remember you were talking about let me start it with this. Something I didn't mention today. There was an article about Mitch and how he's complaining how he don't get the ball and he practices a certain way, but they don't allow him to do any offense in the game.
Right.
I put that, and I can understand that. Maybe they don't let him do certain things away from the basket because they want him around the basket to rebound the ball. So I can understand that. Right. But as far as the injury is concerned, I think you're right. I think they're trying to minimize his bag, man.
Of course.
Yeah. They playing that game.
100% they playing the game.
You know how you realize how powerful Mitch's game is? You know how he's a game changer and everything changes. We've seen it all last season. You remember that San Antonio game, right? Now look how tall Wemby is. You remember when Wemby grabbed both his arms behind him because he was going after a rebound?
Yep.
I said, Wemby got to do that? Wemby not tall enough to get the ball over Mitch? I'm like, yo, this dude is a problem, man.
He's a serious problem.
And one more thing, you know what? The whole thing we were talking about how. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Earlier I seen NBA Today on ESPN. Mika was saying how OKC is gonna be in the Garden and how SGA owns the Garden. You believe she said that?
I could believe it. That's the narratives they're pushing.
So that goes back with how they're trying to promote these bottom level teams, and they know we the top media market. So whatever is said in New York gets out there. So that's so when everybody comes here, they usually have a great game at the Garden. They start pushing that narrative, and that gets to in the airwaves, and it starts promoting the league that way.
Right.
But yeah, man. So they use our media to push the narratives of this team is great and that star is this and that.
Right.
So, well, yeah, that's all I wanted to say, bro.
Big time, man. I appreciate you on the call back, brother. Big time salute. I appreciate you. Have a good one. All right. Salute. It's my man Rock from the ATL using the call back. I did miss some calls. I'm going to try to get some of you guys on the line. Be on the lookout for my call back. All right. 646-995-8389. This is Where There's Smoke, There's Fire. And I'm bringing the fire tonight. So this is my first call back. Hello, are you there?
Hey, how you doing, bro?
Antone, what's going on, brother?
Chilling, bro. Just chilling, man. Vibing out. You know what I'm saying? Listening to your show and all that, man.
Let's go.
It's crazy, man. The game, man.
Very crazy. I mean, I felt like we saw a robbery right in MSG, and police didn't come, and the perpetrators were allowed to go home and fly back home to Oklahoma City. Like nothing ever happened. So what was your thoughts on the officiating, some of the clips, if you saw the clips that I just played, And what was your thoughts on that whole situation?
Yeah, you're right, man. Yeah, the NBA game, bro, is like hard to watch now. Like it looked like it looked like the league is trying to like fix certain teams to look a certain way
Right.
because of like this like the all this gambling shit that's going on right
Mm-hmm.
now. Uh, I think it's just bad for the game. It was just hard to watch the game, honestly, bro. Like I was just like you know what I'm saying? What the hell is like? I just watched one team get beat up like
Yes.
4 quarters, and like they didn't even like pretend to like act like they saw anything.
Wild stuff, man. I mean, if you got to play against the referees too, you lost. I mean, just
Bro, that's whack, man. That's horrible, man. Like it's like, man, just let them play. Like you were saying, just let them score.
bingo.
Let them do what they, you know what I'm saying, get paid to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't want to see the referees playing for, you know what I'm saying, for a team if they don't get a certain amount of points, if you know what I'm saying, and if once one team gets fouled, then they don't give them the same amount of fouls. It just
That's
makes it
all I'm saying. Keep it consistent. If you're going to call everything, call everything. Don't miss it on
that's
my
what we want.
side and then call me on BS. Come on, that's not right. That's
Yo, real talk, man. I hope tomorrow on like ESPN or all them shows, talk shows, man. Stephen A. I don't really care about Stephen A. like that, but like honestly, bro, I want them to be talking about some of these refs sometimes, cause like
they're not talking
sometimes,
about that.
yo,
No.
that's the problem I be having with, you know what I'm saying, with the game now. They need to really like sometimes it do be the players that don't play good, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it do be the refs. Like they don't play the game evenly, and it just makes it hard because I really want to see everybody get their calls. I wanted to see my man Shea get that third foul that he was supposed
Right.
to get. I think it was on the second quarter.
Exactly. Yep. I agree.
Yeah,
Yep.
like I'm like, why he didn't get that? Why he didn't get that call? Like, what? It looking like a fix. It was looking
Right.
like a
But then
fix.
Towns, all right, if you let that go, then let one of Towns go. So that way he stays in the game. But no, Towns ain't going to get that grace
Nah, yeah,
because he's not
Towns like
SGA.
yo, I be thinking with Towns, man, I think they still pissed off about like what they did with that trade when they manipulated the system. I think like when they traded everybody for like $1 extra or something like that.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
players, I think
Yeah,
they
yeah.
still
I remember
pissed off
that.
at the Knicks. Yeah, I think they still pissed off with that. I
10
think the Knicks, I think they have
seconds.
some type of like bad luck with the league. Like I don't really think they want the Knicks to be like dominant like that. They kind of come up like WWE sometimes, where it's like
Mm,
we got to build the storyline a little bit. You know, let them
right.
lose now, let them struggle, and then we'll give them no calls in the playoffs. Like
I hope.
you
I'm
know, they can
praying.
look like that sometimes.
It feels like it, brother. I mean, if I was rigging the league, I would make New York and LA the two best teams, put them on TV every game, and I would make a whole ton of money. It don't make no sense to me. But I appreciate you, Anton. Big time salute, brother.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate you, man, having the show and all that, man. I'm saying keep doing your thing, bro.
Thank you, family. All right. All right. That's my man. Anton. Let me see. Let me give this person a call back. I'm calling you guys back. So I know it's kind of late, but hey, it's me. 646-995-8389. You know, I really used to think that they didn't want us to win, but it's crazy. What's going on? Call us, state your name, and let the people know exactly where you're calling from, brother.
Yeah, this is Day man. I'm calling from Harlem, bro. What's good, bro?
Let's go.
You said Dave from Harlem?
Day from Harlem. Harlem.
Oh, Day from Harlem. Okay, what's up, Day? Where we going, brother?
Man, I got a lot to say, bro. I don't even know where I start. So I'm gonna start with the head of the snake, which is
Okay.
Brunson.
All right, let's go.
I feel like, man, like every time like the game is over, we do an interview. He do an interview saying that, oh, we gotta do better. We gotta just do better. How you always
Yeah.
say we gotta do better when you never sharing the ball, bro? Like it feels to me that he don't like Cat, and I feel like that trickles down with the rest of the team. You feel me? So it's like, for instance, with Randall, I'm gonna take it back. Like when we got Randall, he knew that Randall was gonna go for that. You feel me? Like that not passing the ball and all that. So he got rid of him. Cool. All right, cool. We got rid of Randall. We got Karl Anthony Towns. The same thing with Karl Anthony Towns. What happened with the trade? He knew that if we would have got Giannis, all this ball dominant would have been stopped. Everything would have been stopped. You would have had to see Giannis. You feel me? So I just felt like it just nasty work. We're not gonna never get better if he continue to play like this. Brown's trying to save his job. He's really not saying nothing. There's no way that the reporter. That's how I feel like the organization, everybody working together, even the reporters. It's not one time that sat there and said, "Yo, why you not feeding Cat the ball?" They never said that. So it's like, bro, this shit is a joke, and I'm just tired of watching this shit, bro. For real, like.
Well, I got some pushback on some of the things you said because Brunson had 15 assists, and I don't know what more he could do. I blame Mike Brown because, first off, how you have a system, right? You got all these offensive guys, but you don't know how to run a post play for Towns? Like, we forgot how to get a big man in the paint with his hands up. Like, we don't know how to run that no more. Like it's 2026, but we don't know how to get. He got Caruso on him.
Caruso, bro. But
Caruso.
this is with every team. Everybody does it, and this is what I mean about Brunson. Not even that, it's just also Brunson. It trickles down with the rest of the team.
With the rest of the team, right?
They don't pass Cat the ball at all, and I get it. I feel Cat, you gotta make yourself dominant, getting that post.
Too, yeah.
Like
right.
you just standing there trying to, you feel me? So I feel like when you don't get him involved early, it's over. His game is over. Yeah, so it's like. What are y'all doing? Like, y'all not.
It don't make no sense,
bro. Like, man.
Like, he should literally had 30. Like, seriously, like Williams. Bro. None of these guys, Hartenstein, they can't deal with him, bro.
Yeah, and I'm the type. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really jack Cat like that because I feel he's soft. But then at the end of the day, I can't even say he's soft because he's being a lead and he's being a lead and rebounding. He's begging in there, and I feel like the rest is just not. They just don't mess with him, bro. They don't mess with him, bro. And it just is what it is. I feel like we're not gonna go nowhere if we continue playing like this, bro.
Man, great call, Day. I got you. I thought you said Dave because there's another Dave. I think he's from Harlem too. But anyway, big time salute to you, brother. Have a great night.
No problem, bro. You too, bro.
All right, salute. Good call. I see where he's coming from. Even though I'm not even putting that on Brunson. I'm putting that on the coaching staff. And I think that the disconnect is really between Brown and Towns because Towns was telling us, hey, yo, I don't know where I fit in this system. I don't know where I fit. It's a mystery to me. Can y'all explain it to me? I'm a 4 and a 5. Who has to learn all 5%? Yeah, okay. So they need to learn old school. We got the defense down pat, but now we just got to get the ball inside. Like one of the things they do that I don't think make no sense. Take the shooter that's on his side, on that strong side, take that shooter, put him on the other side. Load up the other side, the weak side, where the ball isn't. And just keep 2 guys on the strong side or the side with the ball, depending on how you consider strong side. Anyway, that's a whole nother topic. Anyway, the side where the ball is, it should just be 2 guys there. Towns and the ball handler. And have all the other 3 guys on the other side. So that way he has maximum space. Another thing too, Day, Towns needs to really perfect that pop, that pull up from 18 feet. He does that, he'll get 25 a night. It's a smooth shot. Pull up. Don't even gotta go all the way to the basket. I would just stop. And you can take your time, slow and doofy with it. All right, 646-995-8389. I'm just making sure I return all of these calls. Hold on. Yeah, I spoke to that number. All right. See if I get my man Jay on the line. Yeah, we're talking about a lot tonight. After this call, Yeah, we
Hello?
gotta really turn up the heat. What's going on, Jay? Big time salute.
What's cracking? How you doing?
Hey man, J-Tap?
The one and only.
Oh wow, because I got okay. This is a whole nother line. I don't think I had this line, but it said Jay. But anyway, where are we going, J-Tap? Because you wasn't even in the Discord tonight, were you?
Let's go. Nah. I had to take a step back for a little while. You know what I mean? I just want to take a step back and just watch the game. You know, without being all up in the Discord, not really paying attention to it.
Gotcha.
Out there trying to, take shots at everybody. But my thing is, this game right here, I hear everybody talking about the refs, talking about the refs and the gambling or whatever. But I'm sure there's a lot of your listeners, your followers or whatever, that just as old as I am, who lived through Detroit,
right?
Who lived through Boston,
Mm-hmm.
who lived through Jordan.
Oh God.
Who lived through Indiana with Reggie Miller and that bogus 4.8 points in how many ever seconds because he pushed off. He didn't get that call.
Don't forget Miami and
I'm going there. I'm talking about Miami. My man Charlie Ward getting suplexed into the basket. I ain't forget about that. My man, Jeff Van Gundy holding to homeboy's leg and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can keep going on and on and on up until today. So we're not gonna get the calls, y'all. We're not gonna get the calls. We're not gonna get the calls. It's been gambling since sports ever began. So there's gonna be gambling. You know what I mean? So for me, and I'm gonna throw the media in there too, because we frighten the media as well, because they all hate us. So I take all that stuff, I throw it into a little ball, and I throw it into the corner, and I pretty much just deal with what I see in front of me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And tonight, Brunson was having a bad game. Winning bricks. My man Cat, 4 for 4. I get what you're saying. He should get off the rim, which he's doing really well right now. But coach doesn't really run plays. Brunson was
but no.
Right? To put
really
him in the
quickly,
post, right?
Just to clarify, I said that it's a shame that he has to get it off the rim. He shouldn't just get it off the rim. He should get it in the paint with Caruso on him.
I think it should be part of his game, period. I agree with you. That should be a part of his entire game. Get off the rim, get in the post, go outside, whatever, get a mid-range game. Yep. But I see him in the post a couple times tonight, and Brunson just looked him off. In the fourth quarter, his boy Josh Hart was in the post, and he got him too quick. He got Josh Hart in the post real quick. You know what I mean?
He did.
On baskets or whatever. So I know Brunson can do it, but that is what it is. The coaching, this guy I know you love 3-guard lineups. I don't know where he pulled his 4-guard lineup out of his and OG at the 5 from.
I hate that.
And I noticed one thing, he always does stuff like that in really big games. He'll throw some weird, wacky lineup in the middle of games to see, like, I don't know, maybe try to set up for the players or whatever, but to me, it's a head scratcher. I don't get it. So, but as far as this game is concerned, I guess I'll put on the coach, you know what I mean, for, I don't know, just because I don't like the way he looks on the sidelines, it just bugs me. But
all confused.
Free throws is the thing too. I'm gonna say free throws.
Yes, free throws.
I know you're gonna get on Mitch, man. I'm not here for the Mitch thing. I know you're gonna say about him, but it's not his call to play the first game of a back-to-back. That's all I can say. Everything else you pretty much right,
Yeah.
It's not his fault he ain't playing back on the second game of a back-to-back. That's on Brown too. So you know what? I take it for what it is. I'm ready for the playoffs. I'm ready.
He said,
I'm ready. I took a step back. You know what objective? I can see it. I see it. Nobody in the East is ready. We could smack OKC in 7. Spurs, they're scared of our shadow.
No. You said Denver, smack them in 7?
Hey, all right. Edge of Mountain 7. The Spurs, they're scared of our shadow. I ain't worried about no Denver. Houston.
Denver I ain't worried about. Oh, I wish we see Denver. I don't think we're going to see Denver. But if we seen Denver, oh my God. Give us the championship.
If we make the finals, it's ours.
Ooh, I'm riding with that. I'm riding with that. I haven't
seen Detroit fans in the chat either. What happened to them?
Oh, nah, because they taking L's. Yeah, they taking L's to teams without their star players. So, they don't want to show up anymore. They poor sports,
I figured, like rats.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, all right, my guy.
Big time.
I got my mug, by the way. I got it.
Oh, you got your mug? Oh, yeah. Big time salute. Yeah. Big time salute to my man Mellow Mike for that. Big time.
All right. Peace, Mellow Mike. All right, looking out.
All right.
See you soon.
Salute.
Yep.
It's my man J Ty. I didn't even realize that was him. Gotta save that number. But I'm sorry. I'm going in on Mitch Robinson tonight. I'll play Mitch. Yeah. Oh, it's not his call. I think that's cap. First off, let me just say this. Casey Smith works for the Knicks. Okay, he's the head of the athletic department. They got the team. They got the staff. Big time. They got the best staff in basketball. That's not a debate. They got you guys fooled with load management. I'm gonna do a big deep dive this weekend for the channel members on load management. Right, we gonna talk about it. It's a load of crap. I'm just letting you know off rip. But we're gonna really go deeper into it. This whole concept about Mitch not playing on back-to-backs because it's going to protect him, and they don't got no evidence for that. Now, if they're starting some new trials and they want to use Mitchell Robinson as a baseline for new research, go ahead. But this is my 6th game that I count that Mitchell Robinson could have played and could have impacted the game. He just talked about the wacky lineups. No centers. We playing 4 guards like this is college, 5 guards in the forward like this is college basketball. They got a guy out there 7'1" who's dropping 28 on your head, and you think you're going to get away with just a small team. It's all about cross matches, rebounds, defense. Most of the time, offense is fine. That's why you've seen Josh Hart getting them layups. First off, I didn't mind that because one thing that Josh Hart and Brunson do, they got great ESP on set screens. A lot of 2-man action. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna give Mr. Business, but I gotta get this guy in the building because we always be, yo, what's going on, King?
What's going
Brooklyn.
on, family? How are you, man?
Hey, man, it's been a minute, man. I'm trying to get you on the line. How you feeling, brother?
Man, all is well, man. Tough one, man, tonight.
Oh boy. I don't know, man. People try to say moral victories. You about that life? The moral victory? Like you did good, but you lost?
No, because I felt like we had a great chance to win this game, and them playing essentially small ball. I think we should have taken advantage of those lineups. Also, Cat, lackadaisical nature, I think lost us this game. He had a lot of defensive assignments. I felt like he could have did a lot better with, especially in that second half. And I think he essentially lost us this game, falling out, not contesting. I mean, a bevy of plays that I've seen, but I really, this came down to Mike Brown and Cat for me. Him kind of going away from what's been described since that Bucks game, incorporating Mo. You got to play that kid, man. I think GTA is fit in like I mean, obviously, seamlessly with Deuce there, the minutes is just there. But with a team like this, as big as they are, as much depth as they have, if you're gonna go deep in your bag in terms of rotations, I want those rotations to be bigger. Like I wouldn't be mad in the interim time of trying to find stuff with this lineup. You sometimes feature Shamet maybe sometimes off in that second unit at the point guard and continue to play big. You can run Shamet, Mikel, Mo, OG, and Cat. And give OG and Cat, some different looks. And just have a versatile lineup in that regard. But GTA played great, man. What he does is infectious for this team. I think what he provides is just the intangibles that you want everybody to do, just in terms of getting in passing lanes, being scrappy, and just playing with pace. OG obviously has been just so aggressive, man. But he seems to have a switch that you quite don't know when it's on and it's off, or what he's gauging, because he's just so quiet, man. And that's what bothers me about this team. But over the stretch, man, since the Bucks game up until this game, we obviously should have won all of them. I felt like this game, like I said, was just lost due to poor execution in the fourth quarter, man. And I put a lot of that on Mike Brown not engaging not deploying Mo Diawara. He was just out for too long for me, man. And by the time he came back, he just didn't seem to have the right rhythm from a defensive perspective. And obviously with him being so aggressive and getting some rope, I think he's kind of gotten a little bit too gun happy, whereas he needs to lock in the defense. a little bit more. And we needed them, man. You know, they were, I mean, from what I've seen from them, they really wasn't featuring Hartenstein and Shet much together. You know, at times, both of them was off of the floor. And in most cases, when they were off the floor, it was just Shet alone or Hartenstein. I think we took advantage of those lineups. But, you know, to have Mo out there with Josh and I think it was Huck. He has some crazy lineups today, man. You just can't, like, we're trying to win games. The standards is too close, man. We need a little bit more cushion. I think tonight would have been a valiant win. Like going forward, you know, that would have gave us a little bit more cushion, obviously getting Mitch back. But you know, you just look at how the game
10
played out, man. You know, we're
seconds.
scrappy, you know, our ability to go on runs. And you know, just play Knicks basketball. I think we starting to develop a defensive staple, but we got to continue to incorporate more, man. You know, it's always love, man. Sorry it's been so long. I've been trying to call, man. I just been missing you.
I
But
mean,
you know,
yeah, I be missing you.
I'm tapped in
But I
every
do
one,
call.
man.
I do call you back though. But I know you be busy moving, shaking, do what you're doing. But I do
Facts.
call
I'm gonna
back.
tap in with y'all for a little while, and I'll send a super chat, man, and I'll have some words
Big
for whatever
time.
else I hear, man. Much love, man. Keep doing your thing, brother. You know I'm here.
Big time. I appreciate you.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
salute.
Salute.
That's my man King from Kings County. You know I gotta get to Brooklyn in the house. You feel me? All day, every day. Great call. Great call. I want to add to the towns really quick, and I got to get back to Mitch. And now I got more calls. But look, Karl Anthony Towns. Anytime he gets 5 fouls or more, 5 fouls or more, we are now 4-12. 4-12. So when the brother put it on Cat, the reason why I didn't give no pushback, because, but he rebounded well. We lose when he fouls out. We lose when he gets in foul trouble, significant foul trouble. It's been an issue for us every time he does it. We mostly lose. So I understand the refs are out to be against us and all that. That's fantastic. But there's things that you do, Towns, that makes it harder for the refs to officiate you. And let's keep it real, brother. You've been top 5 in fouls for the last 6 out of 8 years. It's not just this year. He's been top 5. If you go look at the stats, you can look at the rankings, you can pull it up. He's been in the top of fouls. So while they miss calls and Towns gets beat up, I know he get beat up. I know he does. But part of it is you as well. You get this person on. They been calling. What's going on, caller?
Yeah, I just wanted to voice my opinion about this game last night.
Big time salute. What's your name? Where you calling from, brother?
Reggie from Pennsylvania.
Big time salute, Reggie from PA, man. You got your background turned down, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go, brother. Where we going?
Let's go.
Yeah. Have you noticed that in all New York sports, right, even in their own place of business, we never get the calls.
No.
You know, it's a shame that Madison Square Garden, right, home of the Knicks, and we always look at the foul situation. You know, it's
exactly
crazy. It's crazy. Makes no sense. And if we do have to play OKC again, unless we stomp them out, we're not gonna win. We're not gonna anything close. We're gonna lose.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. While I always will root for us, if we did play OKC in the postseason, that's not the matchup I want. I'm not saying we can't win, but I would I would prefer somebody else. But yeah, I feel you, brother.
Yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest, man, because like I said, I watched the game and a lot of things that happened that shouldn't have happened, but it is what it is.
100%. I agree with you, brother. Big
Thank
time.
you.
Great call. All right. Salute. Big time salute. Yeah, you guys could keep calling if you want. I gotta tackle this Mitch stuff though. So, and big time, let me just make sure I'm good on YouTube. By the way, YouTube, continue to smash that like button. We still not at the, hold on. Before I continue with Mitch, we gotta continue to get the likes up. We gotta continue to get the likes up. It's very important, y'all. We still not at 100 likes. All right. I see the chat. They said no calls for Towns. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna say that Towns don't get no calls. I'm gonna say yes, they miss calls 100%. But Towns is hard to ref. He's hard to ref. Big time salute to my man J-Tap Mob. He says, I get that everybody out here giving Mike Brown props for getting the tech, but when the camera cut back to him, it looked like he was apologizing to the ref. That is hilarious. They said Mike Brown was copping pleas and he apologized. I don't think I noticed that, J-Tap. I'm not going to lie. You see, a lot of that stuff in between the play, I miss it because I'm taking notes. So sometimes I miss stuff like that. And like stuff like that, you got to catch it real time. Or so you be fortunate somebody clipped it and put it up for you up there for you to get. But yeah, that's an interesting take, J-Tap.
10 seconds.
That's an interesting take. Oh, hold on. I'm about to put the clock on myself. But continue to smash that like button. I'm going to get into this Mitch Robinson stuff. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Late night, game night. And yeah, we cooking with hot grease. Lot going on in the Knicks world. And as you guys smash that like button, I'm gonna continue talking about Mitch. So yeah, I blame Mitch. Right? Blame Mitch. They selling him this dream. We're gonna talk about all types of stuff for the members only show, but he's buying into this load management. And this is one thing I give credit to the guys back in the day. Salute to the guys back in the day. Now, I know a lot of them guys are messed up, to my former NBA players, but a lot of them they look down on the load management. First off, this is not load management. This is something that is new. This is different. Load management is when you're dealing with injuries. You're coming back. We don't want you to overexert yourself, overextend yourself to re-aggravate whatever injury it is that you have. That's why players have certain restrictions. But hold on. Matter of fact, what did SGA play tonight? Because I didn't see him being on a real like hardcore restriction, but there was some restrictions because he didn't play in the overtime against Denver. But I guess tonight he was good. He played 35 minutes. But usually guys coming off injury like Hartenstein, he might have tweaked something or got hurt or something like that. But 17 minutes, he's dealing with a calf. Right? He's on the injury report for a calf. He didn't play last night for a calf. So that's usually what load management is for. And I blame Mitch Robinson because his agent and his team, they're buying into this system. And I'm telling you, it's a play on your bread, family. They want you to load manage so they can say, hey, you only played 35%, 50% of the games. You missed 35%. So we're going to have to cut 35% of that bread. It's the business of basketball. Do you think you go into the next season with power? Well, you missed this game and you wasn't there for OKC. You wasn't there for this. And then Boston wind up getting the second seed over us because we missed it by one game. Now, imagine if you would have played those 6 games or whatever amount of games you miss, and now you're not there. I'm telling you, it's going to come back to backfire. So I'm putting it on Mitch because you're buying into the system and you're buying into this load management nonsense. And you're not hurt. Now, if he was on the report because he tweaked something last night, no, that's not what the report says, Mitch Robinson. I didn't see inflammation. Did y'all see inflammation and swelling? I'm still waiting to see that. Big time to my man Young King on the super chat. I do appreciate you. All right. We appreciate all the support on this channel. But, you know, I blame Mitchell Robinson for buying into it. And I blame the collaboration for not prioritizing wins and even though these are regular season games, I'm just thinking about seeding for the playoffs because you're in a battle with Boston. It would be nice to get a couple of more wins to secure that second seed, which is home court in the playoffs. I mean, this is what we're doing it for. So miss me with the saving him for the playoffs. All right? Mitch can hurt himself at any time. And then what? What would the fruits of this labor be if Mitchell Robinson hurts himself regardless? So yeah, I'm upset. I blame Mitch for not being more defiant, but I blame the collaboration. Because like the caller said, it is them who made the decision to keep Mitch out. And honestly, I don't even think it's Mike Brown's choice. Mike Brown just going with the flow. What they tell him to do, he do. And to my brother earlier who called and talked about the silver lining, for me, the only silver lining is the score. 103, that right there shows me the defense is real. You're talking about a number 4 offense. The Oklahoma City Thunder, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, they are a number 4 offense. All right? So you held the number 4 offense to 100. Hold on, let's do the roll call. We're going to do the roll call. All right, just to show you the effectiveness of the Knicks against these top-rated offenses. So look, you held the number 1, even though you didn't win the game, you held the number 4 offense to 103 points. All right. You held, I think San Antonio's in the top 10 too. I don't remember where they are in the top 10. Shame on me for not remembering that. Damn, I don't got their scouting report in front of me. They're also in the top 10, by the way, though. So you held another top 10 offense below 100 points. And then you go up against Cleveland, another top 10 offense. They managed to get 109 points. I still take that. That's like minus 10. The Cleveland Cavaliers were averaging like 119 points or something like that. So that's a minus 10. I take that. Then you held the number 7 offense. The number 7 offense to 106 points. All right. Detroit, okay, they're not a top 10 offense, but we lost this game. We take that. We lost both Detroit games. It is what it is. But then you held the number 2 offense to 89 points. And then you held the number 1 offense to 108 points in regulation and went to overtime twice. That's what boosted up the score. They scored 108 points in regulation. Okay? And then you thought I was done. And then you held another top 10 offense to 100 points. You did that all in this stretch of games that we're looking at right now. The Knicks defense is elite. And that's why going into the postseason, I'm extra confident. Because we did not have this last year, Stephen A. Smith. You need to get some new goddamn ghostwriters. You're talking about defense. You're sounding like you don't know what the hell you're talking about. I hate to say that about you. Because believe it or not, I respect Stephen A. as the top sports commentator in sports. Not for his takes and his knowledge of sports, but because he's a great storyteller and he's a journalist and this is what he built his legacy on. Listen, I'm a player appreciator. I'm not a hater. Understand that. I'm a player appreciator. And he's the biggest player in the game. Now, his takes be wrong as hell. And all I'm saying is if you could use some ghostwriters, I'm willing to work. I will have your takes will be the most fire takes. My NBA take, dude. I major in the Knicks. Listen, if basketball was college, my major would be the Knicks. My minor would be NBA current events. I'm not just a Knick guy. Okay, you see this here? See that right there? That's the Nuggets scouting report from the last time. So I'm already ahead of myself when I do my next scouting report for the next game. What about that? They're the Raptors, right? Raptors at Blazers. Hold on. See, hold on. What about this right here? What's this? OKC scouting report. So you need to get a ghostwriter that watches basketball and that could help you with your takes. Because you had to catch yourself on the air and say, wait a minute, the Knicks are doing better defensively. There was not one period of games you could go from 5 to 10 where last year's team was number 1 in defense. You can go 5 to 10 games, you won't find it. How I know? I do a show. It's called the Knicks in 10 Show. And I've been tracking the team for about 3 years now. And yeah, I do this for real. So when you say that last year's team had grit and defense, and you say that this year's team don't have that, you sound like you don't know what the hell you're talking about. And tonight, we pretty much, when you look at the goddamn top 10 offenses, we pretty much owned them all defensively. Not that we won all of the games, we won most of them, but we owned them from a scoring standpoint where they didn't go off on us. And we got the Lakers endeavor again. I know they're going to be very motivated to get us back, but I don't see the trend changing. And I feel bad for Denver because they can't defend nobody. Now, I know, I think Gordon might be back. He may not be back. I'm not sure. Gordon was on my fantasy team. Big time disappointment. Let's see. Gordon. Oh, no, Gordon is out. So, but he might play. I think I could see Gordon playing. But I don't give a damn who plays, who don't play. Ain't gonna stop us from doing what we gotta do. But yeah, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm not feeling the refs like that. Hold on. Make sure I ain't getting no callbacks. By the way, if you do want to call back, you can. All you have to do, send in a super. All right? Send in a super, and you can get back on the line. You can send it via Cash App, or you can send it via Square. Okay? Just so you guys know, I'm just trying to make sure I didn't get any callbacks. I did not get any callbacks. All right. Big time salute to my man J-Tap Mom. He said for Mitch, his career is on the line. So his thought process got to be different. Yeah, but J-Tap, your bag is on the line. What are we talking about, J-Tap? Career is on the line. J-Tap, I know you've been doing your own thing. You had to take a break from the Discord. I got you. Make sure you're there this weekend. I am going to do a deep dive on Mitchell Robinson, but not just him, on the whole process of what they're trying to do. And I see right through, and I can't wait for the summer. When the summer happens, it's going to be another I told you so moment. And I'm going to do this. I told you. You know, don't. They're trying to. All I'm going to say is this, man. You know, you just got to see through the BS. All right. It's a lot of BS. Because if you don't think, all right, to all my Mitchell Robinson fans, right? If you don't think that they're not looking at the games he missed, and I'll get it up there in a second. If you don't think they're looking at that, you're sadly mistaken. What's going on, caller? State your name. Let the people know where you're calling from.
Yo, this is the White Denzel from Manhattan.
Oh, man. What's going on? All right, the White Denzel. Okay. How's it going, brother? Manhattan
West
in the
20.
building, man. West 20th. Okay.
Manhattan.
West side in the building. Let's go.
That's right. Mikal Bridges is the boss. Bridges is the boss. He's been a boss. He has never taken over one game. He has never given us 25 points. He's a steady 15-point guy.
That's true.
Steady. That's not what he's here for. He's here to take over games at times. He's here to shoot the lights out. He's here to shoot the lights out. And anytime Josh Hart is in the game, Anunoby forgets about rebounding. Completely forgets about rebounding. He lets Josh Hart do all the dog work.
I hear that. So OG, so are you willing to package both of them for Giannis Antetokounmpo? You willing to get them up out of here for Giannis?
Yo, Bridges, I would trade Bridges in a minute. In a hot minute. If I was the franchise and I could get something for him by himself, we'll see. I don't think they could get Giannis for him. But if they could get somebody else that fits the piece better and plays a little bit better, Bridges has been a bust, man. I can't. He hasn't won games. He hasn't won buzzer beaters. He hasn't get any buzzer beaters. He hasn't carried a game yet where you're like, oh, okay, he can light it up for 28. He can light it up for 26. We could pass it off to him. It hasn't happened. It hasn't happened.
So hold on, I got a question. Do you think that's on him though? Do you think he's asked to do more? Because a lot of times in the NBA, man, you go to different teams, different coaches, different roles. Yeah. And you in Brooklyn, we seen what he could do. He was getting buckets in Brooklyn. What's the difference between Brooklyn and the Knicks?
I don't know, man. I think he got his payday. He's
okay.
feeling himself. I think he's feeling himself. I think they're getting too much money, and I don't know. I don't see the heart there. I don't see the strive for a ring. I think he's getting a little lazy on it. Maybe he's who knows? Maybe he's part of the city, man.
Who knows? But I want to know too, because we had the game tonight, right? We had the game tonight. And did you watch the game? And if you did watch the game, what was your thoughts on the refs? Anything from this game that made you say, what the hell is going on? Because that's what I watched the game, and there's so much what the hell is going on moments. But what was your what the hell is going on moment with this game?
My what the hell going on moment was when the Knicks came back. I don't really worry about the refs too much because there's something you could do about that. I saw that.
That's true.
I saw what you're saying. Like, I'm gonna acknowledge what you're saying. I saw there was like a bunch of calls that went against the Knicks that were obvious. Like, one was against Bridges. Where he didn't foul the guy at all.
Wow. Brunson got thrown to the floor. Charge on SGA. They didn't call because we didn't want them to take them 3 fouls, but you throw Towns out the game. You don't want to get SGA in foul trouble, but it is what it is. Like you said, there's nothing we could do about that. But all right, man. So I got your number and your name locked down. I appreciate the call, brother. If you don't got no more you would like to add, great, interesting call.
Yeah, all good, man. Salute.
Big time. All right. That's a cool name. He said the White Denzel. That was a smooth name. Let's see who else we got. Damn, I missed the whole. Hold on. Trying to get this in order. All right. If I miss your call, I'm calling you back. All right. This might be wait, hold up. 832. Oh, okay. Let's see what this is. Let's see what this going on. I gotta, where there's smoke, there's fire. We may be getting some of the positive. What's going on, caller? State your name. Where you calling from?
This is Juan. I'm calling from Houston. I'm from the Boogie Down.
Okay, all right. See, I had to make sure because I seen the area code. I'm like, yo, man, where we going? But what's going on?
Man, I saw the game tonight. Number one, I can't understand why Towns, with all the offensive tools he has, and he has a midget guarding him, why do you don't ever exploit mismatches? There was so many times, put him on the block and just give him the ball. He can either pass it or he could shoot right over him or drive to the basket. He's got the offensive tools. What the hell? Number two, freaking calls, man. I don't like to say nothing about the refs. I used to coach myself and refs.
Me either.
But for God's sakes, Anunoby, that was not an offensive foul driving to the basket.
It's wild.
And I see it every game. We don't get the benefit of the doubt of any calls, like it's some kind of freaking conspiracy, or I'm going to say it, or these refs got bank accounts with a lot of money. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And what the hell is wrong with the coach? Dude, exploit the freaking mismatches, man.
That's old school.
Yo, call a 5 on the block. Give it to Towns and let him go to work 3 or 4 times a game. That's all.
Listen, coach, you coach, right?
Like he's got offensive tools like Mitch.
I paused your time because you said you coach, right? Tell me if this makes sense. Tell me.
College. Yeah.
Oh, big time salute to John Jay. Tell me if this makes sense, right? Clearly, there's spacing issues because, Yeah, okay, OKC, they're great. We know that they're the number one defense. I'm not going to act like it's going to just be easy to just roll through them. But why don't they try to move the guy from the corner that's on Town's side? Why don't they just put all of them on the other side, right?
Yep.
Where the ball isn't. It could be the weak side. Having people like to identify weak or strong side. And then let Towns and the ball handler be on that other side. And then the ball handler could get the hell out of there too. And move towards the... Like, why can't they do that?
Chess. Yes.
Okay.
I agree. You are playing chess, and the Knicks play offense like they playing checkers.
It's
like
crazy.
They got one king all the time. Sometimes it works, but we have so much firepower with Cat. Freaking use it. He accidentally got 19 tonight or something, right?
Yeah, 17 points on rebounds. That's it.
By accident.
Right.
I mean, come on, man.
I'm with you on that. 100%. Yeah, so I'm not also saying that, well, we lost because of the refs. I'm not doing the excuse thing, but I am calling it out. But, you know, at the same time, there are things that we did. Right, free throw. There's a lot of stuff that we did. Like, he puts a lineup out there with no center. Like, this is college basketball or something like that.
5 midgets out there.
Come on, bro.
I mean, at least put Darian Muhammad,
right,
Kumo D out there at the 5. Come on, man. What is he doing?
It's weird. It's wacky.
It's like they say, do not give the ball to Cat under any circumstances. Alvarez, do not give him the ball, ever. Freeze him out.
Oh, he said under any circumstances. Damn,
that's how it looks to me. I mean, I'm not on the NBA level, but I coached for 3 years at John Jay, man. And me and my boy Charlie, we coached together, and we exploited weaknesses. You got to take the layups.
Simple, man.
Take the low-hanging fruit. Take it. Make
all you got to do is clear that side. If you clear that side out for him, he'll have so much space.
Right. And I make one more point that
gets
on my nerves. Okay, and I'll be done. I'm sick of the spread offense where it's like an umbrella.
Right.
No one's cutting the baseline. No one's running around. No one's going anywhere. So you're making it easy on the defense.
Easy.
100%. Yeah, I could keep going, but
great call.
To get that off my chest, man. The foul calls, the traveling, the palming. Don't get me started, man. The Euro
yes.
Get out of here with that.
I'm riding with you, brother, man. Big time salute.
All right, boss. Peace.
All right. Great call. Because I seen the area code. I'm like, wait a minute. You know, am I ready for the out-of-town smoke? Of course I'm ready for the out-of-town. By the way, if you out of town, feel free to call up. Listen, man, I'm not ducking no smoke for nobody. I do a show called The Knicks War Room. By the way, we're making some changes. You're going to see me doing some collabs in the future. Maxine, she working on some things. There's a lot going on. It's going to be a lot of changes. But y'all guys got to listen. You want to see this show? Because this is one of my favorite. I love to get on after the game, especially when we lose. You know, continue to smash that like button. J-Tap said career equal bag. Same thing. I hear you, Jay. I hear you. I'm just saying, Jay, but you see what you're not thinking about, Jay? You're not thinking about his bag being impacted. That's what I'm going to do, Jay. Just for you, as soon as I get out of here, and by the way, if I miss your call, I know it's late. I am going to call back. So hopefully you don't mind. Hopefully you're not calling me on the house phone. But continue to smash that like button. We got to get the likes all the way up. The likes are not high enough for my liking, especially if you're feeling the show. You got to smash the like button on the way in. What I'm going to do right now, because my man J-Tap just said that, I'm going to get Mitchell Robinson up there, and then we just got to analyze some things. And then J-Tap, I'm going to ask you this. If you were the GM and this player wants to make a certain amount of money, are you going to pay him that money? I'm going to ask you that question in a second. But also, guys, while you're at liking the video, make sure you guys subscribe, because we know that in the last 28 days that well over 60+% of you guys are not subscribed. So you might as well help us close the gap, because you're going to watch anyway. So subscribe, all right? So we can get closer to our goals. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, man. And bam, as soon as we get the 5K, we're going to do the 5K giveaway, and we'll be giving away this Jalen Brunson trading card, all right? And bam, all you got to do is subscribe. There's no phone numbers, no emails, no other crazy entries. You got to be a subscriber. All right. And so make sure you guys are, doing your part to show some love and support to the show. Also, callback rules, if you don't know. I'm going to flash this really quickly. Everybody gets the 3 minutes. If I miss your call, I will call you back. And when you hear that buzzer sound, that's the end of the call. By the way, we also got the $5 callback rule. If you are triggered, you could always, as my man LD say, triggered. You can always call back and respond, all right? But big time salute. And then I think I got one more super that I didn't read. Let me make sure I get the supers out of the way. Tomorrow I will be doing the MVP donors, all right? Incorporating Deuce is going to be another issue. Ooh, Young King, you going there already? He said incorporating Deuce is going to be another issue. I didn't want to go there, King, because I hope and pray that, it works out. But you're right, because here's what I don't want to come back, Young King. I don't want to see the three-point guard lineup. I don't want to see the three-point guard lineup. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I kind of lost my place. I don't know what's going on. No, I'm good. I'm good on my end. By the way, Mitchell Robinson, I got this on the screen. So J-Tab, this is for you, my brother. Exclusively for my man J-Tab. So he starts out playing 72 games. You know why he played out 72 games here? Because he played 31 games the year before that. But J-Tab, do you know what year this was? This was contract year. This is when he signed the 4-year 60. So, guys, so how J-Tab, that this wouldn't happen this year? There was no load management in 2022. He played 72 games after playing 31 the previous year. So what are we talking about? But then the brother gets the bag, and then the games start to dwindle. Then he goes to 59 games. Then he goes to 31 games. Then he goes to 17 games. And now we're like, hey, what's going on? What are we doing? So my question is, now, contract year, he's up to 45. Okay? Hold on, sorry. What are we going to do now? What are we going to do now? He's up to year 5. He's playing more games than he did the year before. He did the same thing 4 years ago. So how much money do you think we're going to pay him? Are we going to pay him 100% of the bag, or are we going to pay him 50% of the bag? He's only been available 50% of the time, J-Tap. And this is what we're talking about, J-Tap. And this is why I keep saying that the man's bread is going to be affected, okay? He said, J-Tap. Yo, big time salute to J-Tap. Yo, J-Tap, you hilarious, bro. He said, I don't need to see the numbers because my answer is no, I'm not paying them. Okay, all right, so J-Tap. So if you're not going to pay him, right, then why, if I'm him, if I'm his agent, why would I allow him to fall into that trap? All right. Am I tripping? Hold on. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. I'm adjusting some things behind the scenes. And I just want to make sure I'm not bugging the hell out. Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah. I'm missing mad calls. Okay, hold on. J-Tab, I see you. I got you, J-Tab. J-Tab, where we going, brother? Where are we going? Okay?
What's the question?
Listen, man. Listen. First off, you automatically got the automatic call back, and you donated a lot. So you're calling back. I explained. All right. All right. So let's go on, Mitch. Right. So I showed you the games. Right. They seen the play already. J-Tap. They seen the play already. The play was he played 72 games the year he signed that deal. Right.
All right. I got you. Let's skip that.
All right.
I'm not paying him, right? I'm not paying him. But the reason okay. Why Mitch is going to get his bag or wants to get his bag is for the playoffs. He wants to get ready for the playoffs, shine in the playoffs, and when we win that chip, there's his bag.
I don't think so.
No.
No, I don't see them paying him because
not from us.
Well,
It's not gonna be from us. It can be from somewhere else. You know.
No, but think about it. All right, so think about it, Jay. If you talking about second apron, you got a guy who is in his late 20s, going to be 30s at the end of the contract. His maximum is 4 years, $85 million. Am I going to say, well, we won the championship, let's just give him so that's the same thing with the Jalen Brunson conversation.
No, I'm saying if you win the championship, don't give it to him. You got Giannis in our brain, right?
Oh, well,
don't
yeah.
You?
I mean, that's
don't
different.
You?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Now you're talking about like, but see, I'm thinking, all right, so maybe I'm wrong, J-Tap, because I'm thinking about him. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm tripping. Because I want the brother to get paid.
We just look at the same problem, but from different angles. That's all it is. We always agree. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I mean, listen, I get you guys, the Mitchettes. Y'all don't want me to go in on Mitch because you know that's your mans and them. All I'm saying is, bro, you gotta be smart. You gotta see the landmines, bro. Like, if his agent would have been like, listen, man, y'all don't got no evidence. This is gonna help me. So what are we doing this for? This is clearly a play because if you wanted to pay me, you would have paid me already. I don't need to wait till the summer to see what's gonna happen. We know what's gonna happen.
But they wait. Not the summer. They wait for the playoffs, and we'll see in the playoffs. That's all I got.
All right.
And I'm ready. And I'm ready.
Jay, so look, Jay, if you're triggered at any point, feel free to call back. You're triggered at any point, just call back. All right.
And your man Josh Hart.
Go ahead.
I've seen enough. He needs to be benched. I mean, I'm okay with the start lines staying the way it is. I know I'm double talking, but I've seen enough, man. Just cut the playing time down, maybe.
It has been down. It has been down though. His playing time has been down.
The decision making, everything's just off, you know. But I'm ready for the playoffs. I think the players are ready for the playoffs too. So let's go.
I'm praying that we are. And I think we do got a clear advantage in the Eastern Conference, 100%. I mean, the experience is just too much experience for us to not do well. That's just my belief.
All right, my guy. Peace. If I get triggered, I'll call back. If not, I'll just.
Yeah, if you get triggered, you good. You could call back. My bad. Because there's mad people calling. I ain't see in my man Joe. I got to call my man Joe. But big time.
All right, I'm out. Peace.
All right, salute. My bad, y'all. The phone app bugging the hell out. So it's working now, but it was just doing some wild stuff. So I missed a whole bunch of calls. I thought I didn't have any calls. No, we missed a whole lot of calls. Hey, Joe, my fault, man. My bad, bro. Everything good, man. I missed your call in the midst. Oh, and my man, I got to get Zach on the line as well. My fault. The phone line was jammed up. But where you want to go, Joe?
I mean, let's go. Tonight it was a good game. I thought it was fun to watch. I saw that we had 46 points in the paint, which is better than what we've been doing. We had more fast break points than them. We were 14-2.
Right. Another good plus.
We had more rebounds, 48-38. And I usually say my magic assist number is 26, but they only had 23 assists tonight, so a little low on the assists there. But no, man, this was a hard-fought game. I'm not upset at all. I just wish that there were so many calls with these refs. They were blowing it for us, man. I can't believe these.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm watching on the television. It's
crazy.
This guy, he plants his feet, right, and then he starts sliding his feet. And then OG hits him, and he's sliding his feet, and it's not right when he made contact with OG. It's I don't know. The ref should have never called that a foul on OG.
Yeah.
Do you know?
You're right.
You know what play I'm talking about? Where OG got called for an offensive foul, and he made it. and it totally just changed the momentum.
Changed the whole momentum, man.
That guy was not set for that at all.
He wasn't. It was to the side.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
His feet were moving too, and I'm like, oh, there's no way they overturned this, and they overturned it. And I'm like, what? How did they overturn this? And then the challenge after that, because they got their challenge back, they overturned that call on Towns or something, and we got over that one too. Oh, the refs killed us tonight. They
Man,
really
it was bad. Oh my God.
But listen, I also want to say, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, they shot like how they did in the Cavaliers game. They didn't shoot good at all. It was like almost like the same thing.
Yeah.
And we only lost by 3 points.
3 points. We held the number 4 offense to 103 points.
We lost this game with free throws as well. If you lose by 3 and you miss 6 free throws, that's your free throw too.
It's your fault you lost.
You gotta make them. You gotta make those free throws. If you make 1 free throw out of the 6, Jalen Brunson doesn't have to, he doesn't have to squeeze at the end of the game there, try to make he can go for a 2. He doesn't have to go for a 3. There's so many variables to that too. And there's so much that went on tonight that it could have went our way, it went their way, the refs were not on our side at all. And the one thing I will say too, I'll let you go. Who do you think the Knicks arch nemesis is? And I'll tell you who it is. Who do you think?
The arch nemesis? I really don't think we really have one technically,
if you had to pick one, just pick one. Pick one.
By default, it would have to be Indiana.
You want me to just tell you? Yeah, I'll tell you.
I think it would be Indiana, but go ahead.
The Knicks' worst arch nemesis is the Knicks. We beat ourselves.
Oh yeah. Okay, I get you. I got you.
We have to learn to stop beating ourselves, man.
Right. I got you.
We win this game tonight easy if we don't beat ourselves.
Right.
I
got you.
The Knicks are the Knicks' own worst enemy. That's all I gotta say. Thanks for taking my call.
Big time salute, Joe. My fault for not getting you on. The line was bugging out. I appreciate you, brother.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, salute. Listen, if I miss your call back. Because I got mad calls. It's so many calls that I don't even know who the hell called first because the app was bugging out. I had to restart it. Hold on, Zach. I got to get my man Zach on the line. And then I'm going to go in the order. I'm just going to go from the top down. Screw it. And I'm going to return the calls to the people who call. I thought that was Max sending me a message. Like, what are you doing? You're on too much. Hold on, Cole. I see you. The caller who just called, I got you. Hold on. I got to get Zach on the line, though. Because Zach, he got a call back. Big time salute to my man, Zach. I see you. So let me get my man, Zach, on the line. Keep the calls coming. If I miss you, I got you. I'm up. I'm a vampire, so it is what it is. Where we going, Zach? How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm not triggered at all. I just want to go over the whole Mitch thing with the bag. You can't give him the bag. You can't give him the bag.
Okay.
It's impossible. You can't give somebody who only plays 60% of the game the bag. No matter if we win the championship or not. Now, the difference between him and Jalen Brunson is Jalen Brunson comes in every single game and plays. Even with a broken ankle, the dude comes back and plays.
That's true.
So if we win a championship, you got to give Jalen Brunson the bag. That's the difference. So there's not even an argument. Do I think Mitch is an important part of our team and he brings an intangible aspect to the defense and the boards? Sure. Not questioning that. But you can't give him the bag. No. It's not,
I agree with
a possibility.
Mm-hmm. And that's but Zach, I'm gonna pause you really quickly. But that's what I want him to get the bag. See, so that's why I'm arguing the way I'm arguing. I'm like, yo, but Mitch, I want you to get the bag because I'm for the players getting paid. But at the same time, if I was going to pay you, I'm not paying you. There's no way. I'm going to pay. Think about it. You're going to settle for somebody who's okay with not playing.
So
see, that's the problem in itself.
So you're telling me, like in a regular job, right? I only show up 60% of the time. I'm supposed to get the same raise that the same dude who comes in and never misses a day of work?
No.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, don't worry.
That doesn't make any sense. So, I love Mitch, but that doesn't mean you get paid out the frame because you bring an intangible
Right.
to the team. There's
100%.
more so to it. Also, the Knicks, I will say, with regards to what Joe just said, the Knicks are the Knicks' own worst enemy. He's right about that. And that's not just the players, that's also the coach.
Yes. I agree. Sometimes it's player versus the coach. Sometimes it's player versus player. Yeah, I agree.
So, I mean, you got to take all of these things into consideration when we're looking at a team in the overall aspect of what they bring day in and day out. I do think this team is. I do, personally think this team is capable of winning a championship. Honestly, to hold the OKC to 103 points, you can't say nothing. Because you really have, and especially like I said, a fresh SGA, and they only scored 103. This is a good Knicks team.
Yes, I agree.
Now, do they have to fix certain things? 100%. Can Mike Brown finagle the rotations a little better? 100%.
He better.
But at the end of the day, this is a team that's built to win and win in the playoffs.
Right.
So I know I seem very positive. It's, and then the reason being is because I left New York 26 years ago. So I lived in LA for the last 16 years, and being in LA, everything's always sunshine and rainbows. So
okay, gotcha.
I always look at the sunshine.
But Zach, you know what I call that? That's balance. So you could be the positive. We got the people that look at it on the other side, and I'm in the middle, man. I'm here to balance the scales, baby.
I mean,
one day I might trigger you.
I used to be super negative. I promise you, I used to do it. But, when you live in 72-degree weather every single day,
you can't do it.
Changes. It changes. I'm sorry about the S word.
Listen, I remember I'm the objective fan. Before this, I used to be the delusional fan. So I was on the other side. I thought everything we did was great.
Yeah, I don't look at anything of that nature. Everything
I used to,
balance.
not anymore.
It's a balance.
Yeah,
It's all a balance.
You gotta have the balance. Yeah. But to your credit, we have a good team, so you should be optimistic, man. But I appreciate the call back, Zach. Big time.
You as well. Again, OKF Nation, like and subscribe, everybody. Best content on
the
net.
Thank you. Big time. It's my man, Zach. Knicks Tape Madness Discord server. Yo, the Discord server was in here heavy, man. We got people that had to take a break from That's how you know the Discord server is fire. When you got to take a break from the server, bro, that means the server is lit. Hold on. Let me, get this brother on the line because he's been calling. If it's a brother, I shouldn't assume. How's it going, caller? What's going on, man? Let the people know your name, where you're calling from.
My name is Vic. I'm calling from the Bronx, and I was at the game
Vic from the Bronx. I got your number before. Okay. Vic from the Bronx. Let's go. Hey, man, turn down your background, too. Turn on your background.
Yeah, let me turn this off. I'm sorry. I was checking you. I'm sorry about that. Well, let me turn it off.
Yeah, that's my bad in liking your number, but I recognize because I do got the call ID. So
yes, sir.
But sometimes you can't go by the call ID. But what's going on, brother?
I'm a frustrated Knicks fan.
Okay.
And I think I'm a 50-year-old Knicks fan, so I've seen the Knicks from different. I've been Patrick Ewing, or I've been through a lot. I think that this coaching staff needs to realize one thing, and all of New York City needs to realize one thing.
Okay.
We have a superstar player on our team, and his name is Karl Anthony Towns. Every night, this man is the best player that we have on our team. There's a couple of places I want to go with this. It seemed like I'm watching the game. I'm in the Garden tonight, and it was so hard for him to get the ball from his players. There is a big disconnect between him and Jalen Brunson. I love Jalen Brunson for what he's done for New York. He's overachieved. He's become a lot of people counted him out. I love what he does. He's a gritty New York guy. But in order to beat some of these teams, they had so many guys that were smaller than Cat playing defense on them.
Oh my God.
And nobody was getting him the. Can I curse in here?
No cursing.
I lost my voice for
we don't need
starting
to
the
curse.
defensive
Bring the
chance.
energy though. But
I
yeah.
was so freaking upset because nobody's getting this guy the ball. And it's just frustrating to see. I come from that. I keep on bringing references back. I know the game has changed now, where it's more outside instead of inside outside. But we just come from the era of seeing Patrick Ewing. We get him the ball inside. He cooks whoever, barbecue chicken, whoever's playing him one-on-one. Then you get it back to him. You create the double team, which can kick it out and get it to our shooters. And I just don't see that happening enough. And it's frustrating to see. Cat gave everything he had tonight, and I don't know what's up with Mike Brown, man. He has a lot of great. He's done great this year. He's developed the bench. But he's just failing with getting Cat the ball and Brunson.
That's a fact.
Brunson. I was watching the body language when Jose Alvarado was here, and the impact he made in the first couple of few games where he got the 2 times he got the defensive player of the game. Didn't see him. I see the camaraderie starting to come in, but so, in order to be a good leader and a good captain, you got to get others the ball and realize what you have on your team. Late in the game, we know, like Mike used to get everybody else involved, and the last 5 minutes, you know where the ball was going to go. You know what I mean? If that's what the kind of game that Jalen Brunson wants to do, at times he, creates. But the fact of the matter, he's great, but he's just a smaller guy, and Cat is a big guy. Well, I just don't understand why we can't go into this guy a lot more than we do. And it frustrates me to see him play on this team because we really don't get that concept that Cat is the guy, and then Cat is Batman and Brunson is Robin. Even though it's the other way around, Brunson got to get Cat involved, man.
So I got a question for you.
Yes.
On the way out, because you was at the game.
Yes.
What happened that play when Shaman and Towns got into an argument? Because Shaman drew a foul, so I thought he was gonna go up to him and be like, "Yo, man, good move." They was like arguing. Did you get a good glimpse of that?
I honestly, the place was so electric, man. I lost my voice from starting the defensive chance.
I know what that's like.
Go of that. And
I know that's like.
I didn't even see that, man. I just felt like while I was there, it felt like every call was going OKC's way. It's like the refs were from Oklahoma City or something. But thank you so much.
Big time, brother.
Man, thank you for taking my call, and thank you for hearing my frustrations. We're having a great year. Keep on doing what you're doing, man. I appreciate
Thank you,
that,
brother.
Man. Giving a voice to the fans. I appreciate
Of course,
man. God
always.
Bless you. Have a good night. Vic
Big time
Music
salute.
Here, over here, and out, man. God bless.
Big time.
Bye-bye.
All right. Big time salute to the caller. I remember he called up before. The only pushback I would have on that call is I put the pressure on Mike Brown. I think that's where the problem is. I'm not saying the players don't got issues with each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give them the scapegoat on that. But I think the issue is the system. Because I just gave a play. I'm not even the coach. Old school. Put everybody on the other side. You could call it the weak side. Because I mean, you could define, weak side, strong side based on where the ball is, but you put those guys on the weak side and put those guys on the strong side and let them cook. All right. Uh-oh. I got a question. Were you triggered?
No, I ain't triggered. I just want to coincide with what my man was saying.
Go ahead, brother. I appreciate the support, brother. Let's go.
Yeah, it's just how many assists Brunson had?
Like 15.
How many
Something
points
like that.
Cat had? How many points Cat had?
Cat had 17, but all on the offensive glass. It was no passes.
How many rebounds did Cat have?
17. Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
No, it doesn't. He should have had 35.
I just want to double down on what my man was saying.
Yeah, no, it's fact. I agree with y'all. I agree with y'all. I'm not just putting it on Brunson. I'm putting it on Coach. See, I'm going to the head of the snake because we seen
Towns. Mike Brown or Leon Rose?
Yes.
Which head?
Well, we could go either or because remember, it's a collaboration. Remember, they collaborate. He shows them his rotations before the game, so there won't be no surprises, right? So, my thing is, Towns. We saw him in the interview. He said, "Yo, I don't really know what my role is."
Yeah, that's been since day
since
zero.
Bingo, and was that addressed?
It never
I think
has
so. And so that's where these issues are stemming from. Now, I'm not saying the players don't got their own little quirks, and they do, but I blame Mike Brown because you got a weapon like this. Tibbs got 25 and 12 out of him.
Exactly.
So
Keep going.
if Tibbs could do that, you got all these offensive brains and gurus and TJ Sane and all these guys.
Keep going.
Where are we going? Why can't we get this guy the ball? I got it in my 82 nights. I got it written down. I'm like, yo.
Bro, I'm not doubting that you don't have the homework. I'm just trying to figure out what's the logic behind it.
There is no logic, bro. There is no logic.
Brunson had one of his best facilitating nights of the night.
That's a fact.
And Towns has 17 points. Brunson has 15 assists. And Towns has let me say it this way. Let me say it the right way. Brunson has 15 assists.
Right.
Towns has 17 points. And Towns has 17 rebounds. That makes sense?
No. He should have 35.
Not at all.
35. I'm with you.
And then, like I said, I'm not a money guy, but who's the highest paid player on the team?
Uh-oh.
Who's the number one draft pick?
Uh-oh.
Who's the guy that we got rid of? Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo, the guys that we want back when we have our worst games. Who's the guy that replaced that?
Hold on. And the guy who signed for 3 years, $33 million, that's $100 million total. I'm like, that's it?
Keep going.
I got an unfiltered thought on that, by the way, channel members. I want to check that out.
I know you do. And I can't wait for that conversation. But I just want to double down my man's conversation because I know he's talking facts. And it is a frustration that we have to reconcile before we get to the playoffs. It's just something that has to be. And the only reason I'm saying it is because we know the staff is listening. So hear us out, staff.
Hear us out.
Figure it out. Figure it out, please. Just
figure
it out. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it isn't. Just figure it out.
100%.
Hey, God bless you.
Stay God bless, brother. I appreciate the support, brother.
All right, man.
Big time. All right, that's my man Tugboat Taylor. Once again, OKF Nation Plus. So when you're an OKF Nation Plus channel member, you get callbacks. If you're triggered, one callback a show. If you're triggered, I'm gonna get that. It's just a lot going on. Today was a very crazy day for me. And so I didn't get a chance to load up. I got a cooking sound joint. It's fire. I got some new sounds. I'm gonna add to the smorgasbord of the sounds. Let me just make sure I got all these calls in. I spoke to this person. I didn't speak to this person. Let's see if I can get this person on the line. Once again, it's not a New York area code, so I don't know where this may go. 646-995-8389. We talking about the game. A lot going on. Let me see if this person answers. If they don't, maybe they'll call back. Let's see if they call back. If you call back, I'll get you. Oh, hold on. I do got, okay. Yo, what's going on with the phone? Maybe I'm just getting too many calls. Man, I might need a call center with all these calls I'm getting, man. 646-995-8389. What's going on, Johnny? Talk to me, brother.
Yeah,
where we going?
Cuz? What's poppin'?
Yo, man, honestly, man, I'm trying to figure it out. We got the best, most skilled shooter in NBA history, and he can't get no buckets. Where we going?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We can't get no buckets. It makes no sense, man. It's literally making no sense. He's the only, how is he just getting, he's your all-star, pretty much your best skilled player on the team, right?
Right.
And he only gets 8 touches in 4 quarters. That's 2 touches a quarter. 2 touches a quarter. But meanwhile, you got Mikal shooting 17, OG, and bricking, clanking all over the place. Like, he gave me a lot of Tibbs vibes today, man. He took me back to Tibbs, like keeping Josh Hart in the game with a bad back. Come on, man. This guy had 2 points and 2 boards. And we was in the 4th quarter. And you got him in over Diowawa? Like, I don't know. Diowawa's 6'10" and hitting threes.
Thank you. He went 3 or 4.
He went. He had 9. He had 9 points in 9 minutes. Who does that? 9 points in 9 minutes. He didn't play the whole second half.
Oh my God. And he's 6'10". Like, come on,
he's
dog.
He's 6'10", and we not putting him out there 6'10" and shoot threes when Josh ain't got it. And this is what I'm saying. He has given me Tibbs vibes. Tibbs he would keep Josh Hart in the game when he don't got it.
Yep.
You know, he's doing the same thing. I don't know if it's the nepotism on the team. I mean, because I don't know. There's the JB and the Rick Brunson and the Jalen Brunson. It's just a lot of nepotism, man. And I don't know if Mike Brown, he might be scared to yell at JB in the locker room because his daddy in there.
Daddy in there, the collaboration between he and Leon Rose. Remember, they wanted a coach that could collaborate. Does that mean a coach that we can tell what to do in terms of coaching? What does that collaboration mean, Leon Rose? Talk to me.
Right. What is that? Because now, you know, and me personally, I think they should have got rid of Rick Brunson too. I'm sorry. This is business. This is not personal. If Mike Brown gonna get rid of all the coaches, then get rid of him. Rick Brunson, you gotta go too. I mean, it is what it is, man. This is a business, man. It's not personal. You know, you got rid of Tibbs' staff, then you get rid of everybody. Because I think, me personally, I don't think the players like it. I think they're kind of tired of it. I think a
lot of people speculate on that. Yep.
I think OG don't like it. I think Towns don't like it. You know, the only cats that might not have a problem with is his Villanova brothers.
Yeah, the Villanovas, they all good.
But Cat, OG, and Jordan Clarkson and Deuce and all them cats, they not feeling that nepotism. One more thing before I go. Mike Brown, he need to challenge more. He could have won us the game if he challenged that charge by SGA.
Thank you.
We need challenges from Brown. All right, my brother, we'll talk.
Big time.
Bless.
All right. Great call. Fire call. Hold on. Damn, this is too many numbers, bro. We try to get this person back on. I miss your call.
Sorry,
keep
the person
calling.
you were trying to reach has a...
My bad. Hold on. Damn, I'm mad I keep missing this person. And I spoke to Johnny. Let me get this person on. 646-995-8389. I love this. I love talking about the Knicks late night.
Yo.
Hey, what's going on, caller? Let the people know your name and where you're calling from.
Fan from Harlem, but I moved to Richmond. I just wanted to elaborate.
Wait, hold on. Did we speak before?
Nah.
No, we didn't. Okay, big time salute, man. Harlem in the building, family.
Yes,
so
sir,
you're in Virginia now.
sir.
All right, just turn back down to TV or the background, and then we could cook.
Yeah, that's you talking. Yeah, man. It was more like Jalen Brunson. He's a chucker. He don't want to pass the ball nobody. He's running into defenders. They got his number, and like you said, it's a lot of nepotism. Everybody getting tired of it. They getting tired of it. You know, Mike Brown don't want to challenge no calls. He's putting people on the bench. Warwick could have won that game.
That's a fact.
He was hitting threes when he first started. Then you got Sohan. You put him in for 1 minute and then you take him out.
It's wild.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Crazy, my G.
At least put Sohan out there. Like I don't like the no center lineup, but at least put Sohan out there.
Right. And then you go with a smaller lineup when you got bigger men. Go big man for big man. Jalen Brunson is no iron team, man. It's no iron team. He need to really start looking at that. Step up, be a coach. Stop being a follower, man, because you following Jalen Brunson and we going down. You see when Jalen Brunson was out, when he went to the locker, we came up. We started scoring. It was moving the ball. When he got back in, numbers went down.
Well, we can't say that because we did take the lead with him on the floor. We did go up.
Yeah, but remember we was down 10. When he got off and went in the locker room, we tied it up.
Because he and Shamet, they tied for like 20. They had like the majority of the points in the third. To be fair.
Yeah,
I hear you. I'm letting you cook. And I'm gonna let you get your call out, whether I agree or not. I don't care. Y'all get your calls out. So go ahead, speak your piece, brother.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just like, I think Jalen Brunson need to just pass the ball more often and consider other people on the team. And we can get back to playing ball. When they play defense and pass the ball, we win games. When Jalen Brunson start being selfish, we lose.
All right. I hear you, brother. I mean, I think Jalen Brunson passed the ball tonight, though. He had 15 assists. Now, the problem is the ball didn't go to Towns. See, that's where that right there, I go to coaching on that. Because you don't got to play. We got Caruso. You ain't got to play the way you could just dump it, lob it up over the defense, let him catch the. You ain't got none of that? Like, what are we doing?
I'd have put Sohan on Caruso.
And it's a lot he could have did. And I'm just trying to figure out the thought process behind some of these decisions. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, because to me, like I said, I just feel like Mike Brown should to challenge more calls, switch up the players, play people off the bench.
I agree, man. You gotta mix it up.
Towns been stepping it up a lot. I give it to him.
Nope. They just gotta give him the ball, man. Yeah. Give the man the damn ball, man. But I appreciate you, brother. I got your name and number locked in. Harlem in the house.
Yes, sir.
Big time.
Appreciate you. Keep doing your thing.
Doubt. Thank you, family.
All right, one.
Big time salute, man. Hopefully I got through the callers, man. And so, I never seen the phone line jam like this before. It is crazy. Like, I try to get them all back in there. I'm texting people. But if I missed your call, my bad. You feel me? There's just a lot going on. Let me make sure I'm good on the super. My man J-Tap says, after 10 years, Cat is on the downside of his career. Ooh. Hold on. Before I respond to that, we got to get the likes up while I respond to that. I just thought about it. We got to get the likes up. We're nowhere near 200 likes, man. We got to get the likes up. I see you, JJ, in the building. Okay, home run hitters, I see you. I see Killer B. What's going on? He said, what you smoking? Oh, my God. Oh, man, the chat's lit tonight, man. Continue to smash that like button, man. The chat is definitely lit. I am feeling the vibes from the chat tonight. I just want to see Mitchell Robinson get paid, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really pulling for my critique is really for him. Because you seen some of the Mitchettes call up. They don't care about paying. They said, I ain't paying him. I love Mitch, but I can't give him the bag. I'm trying to get the man the bag. And I'm like, hey, yo, I would have stepped up and said, no, the team needs me tonight. I'm going up against SGA. All right? So smash that like button, y'all. My man J-Tap says, after 10 years, Cat is on the downside of his career. Okay, I mean, I don't know if I agree with that completely, because I think that he could still average 25 and 13. And the reason why he's not averaging that is because of Mike Brown's system. I think that if he was in Coach Tibbs' system, he would be at 25 and 13 right now. I do believe that, because Coach Tibbs, even though he did a lot of shooting last year, he put him in the spots where he was comfortable at, and he also gave him the spacing that's necessary for him to be successful. Now they're trying to force feed him in the paint, but they don't got paint plays to get him the ball when they're going up against top defenses. So yeah, they try to, against Washington, it'll work. But when you're going up against OKC, you got to have some other counters, because they do a good job of fronting the post and denying the ball in the post. So you got to have the lob play. Like back in the day, you used to just lob it up for the big guy. He catches it, dunks it. But you don't even see, I'm not talking about alley hoops, by the way. I'm talking about a lob pass where you throw it up high so the big guy could catch it and then he just goes right up. See, these young fellas today, they're not playing like that. They're not playing like that. No, they're not. man, in the park, if I got a big guy with a little dude on him, I'm getting him at least 20 touches in the game. We playing the, 16? He going to get like 20 touches, 100%. I'm going to go to him every time. I'm directing traffic. I'm putting everybody on the other side of the ball. It's just going to be me and him right here. And then I'm going to move out. I'm going to flash. I might be on the elbow, for example, on the three-point line, but then I might move up to the top of the key. Then I might move all the way around. I might put a guy on the elbow. You know, there's ways to organize the offense. All I'm saying is I'm not even the coach. And, you know, we got great coaches on the bench. I'm not disputing their ability to coach, but I'm just trying to answer my man J Tap's question. I'm like, yo, it is what it is. Thank you for getting them likes up, man. We got to get the likes to 200, especially if y'all feeling the content. So I messaged everybody who I think I missed. If you don't respond to the text, I'm not getting you on because it's mad late. I just don't want to feel like calling the people that may have called like an hour ago and I didn't get you on the line. So yeah, just let me know what y'all want to do. But big time salute to you. I got no minds in the chat. I know Maxine tapped out. But yeah, continue to smash that like button. There's some more. Hold on. There's another thing about the game I wanted to talk on. I had it and I lost it. Let me see if I get it back. The and one they was challenging calls. Let's see. Shamit. The hell was that? Man, my handwriting is terrible, y'all. 5 still? Oh, no. I think I was saying 5 and 5. This was a clutch game. Shamit. So at the 259 mark, it was 99-92. That's when they went through with the no center lineup. So even though technically during that stretch they were a +3, I didn't like it, man. And part of that is OKC. I mean, the defense on OKC was pretty solid, bro. Like, except Chet Holmgren. I mean, Chet Holmgren is the reason why their 3-point percentage isn't a lot worse than what it was. They shot 38%. That's because Chet hit by himself went 6 of 11. So that alone will boost you. If you take Chet off of that, you know, you had guys shooting 0 for 4, like Isaiah Joe, McCain 1 for 5. All their threats were not shooting the greatest tonight from 3. So if you take away that from them, the 3 ball is non-existent. So I thought the defense was phenomenal on the Knicks side. You know, I don't want to go to, well, we could look at that. But somebody called it earlier too. This is another thing I look at. See the fast break points at 2? That is tremendous trend. There was one play, because honestly, we would have got smacked by 20. Like, if they would have got their usual 17, 18 fast break points, that's the game. We smacked by 20. But we got back on defense, man. Like, the transition defense has been incredible. Like, teams they're not catching us sleeping. I mean, they score in transition, but the defense is set. That's all the fast break is when the defense is not set. But listen, y'all, I will be back here tomorrow for the Blue and Orange Brunch Show. We got some interesting topics. I'm pretty sure we'll discuss some more news about the game. Then we'll do probably a Knicks Nocturnal, man. I do appreciate you guys for rocking with me. On the way out, if you didn't do it, smash the like button. And until next time, as always, let's go.